You know.
Oh, bro, speaking of that, man, you know what's crazy, bro? Why I just get denied? Man, we might have to talk about that off camera, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Because you just cracked a little joke. You know what I'm saying? And I said that same type of joke the other day, and it just, I don't know, man. There was some bullshit going on. But yeah, I was denied a significant purchase. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, what the fuck? Like, it was just all type of
Like
bullshit,
you
bro.
can't go to Home Depot and tell them can't go buy no rope at Home Depot and be like I'm
Not a
depressed. Like
rope,
that.
nigga. I was trying to buy a heat, nigga. But nigga, that
Oh,
ain't they.
definitely. They definitely can't
But
be.
I didn't. But they ain't even relevant. They said that they thought I was buying it for somebody else. So now I'm gonna have to go somewhere else and get that motherfucker. I'm like, damn. They finna try to make me drive out to the middle of nowhere, the fuck, nowhere, hills, nowhere, Hill Avenue to get this shit, man. Man, that boy got a whole box. Damn. How much you smoking over there?
I be smoking on that gas.
Well, I can't talk. I literally can't talk, man. I can't talk.
My hair ain't the only thing that involved while we've been gone.
What that mean? Your smoking habit?
I mean, finances and all that shit.
He said my finances have evolved. He say, he say, big trick is spin the cheese.
That's what you
Look,
supposed to be going live about. No, no, no. See these.
finances evolved. He on the back, look. He on the QR code on the back. He like, fuck, I'm gonna get some merch.
Hey, I was on that with the game Leafs for a
Hey
minute,
man, but I'm
and
gonna
then
give me some merch, nigga. Fuck it.
and then I was with this girl, and she's like, "Yeah, if you get some game Leaf merch, you're gonna be dirty." And I'm like,
That's straight dirty as fuck. Dirty as fuck, bro. Look, man.
and then they had some Little Leaf merch. Like, yeah, nah,
Lil Leaf is less
over the
dirty, but
top.
it's still dirty.
That's over the top. That's
It's still a little dirty. Man, and then you wanna say, you wanna say talk about going live. All right. I'm gonna say, bro, you don't wanna have this conversation, bro.
I
Because
mean,
we need to deal with some hard
I,
truths.
I end up having a conversation offline with Damo, so that's why I ain't never go live yesterday.
What he say?
The conclusion came down to he ain't got no good advice.
No, he probably had some excellent advice, and you wasn't trying to hear it because they are hard and difficult truths.
No,
Because
he hit me with the same thing I would hit you with when I was in my super optimistic view of life. I'm like, yeah, 75% of these bitches are like that. But the 25%, you just gotta keep
what
digging.
you got to shovel through the 75%, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like some bullshit. Um, my advice is more realistic. It is
But
there
no,
are
no, before we get into the individual, we
my
gotta
advice
attack
is
the
general. My advice is general. My
all
shit is a
right.
general umbrella for all people.
All right, go ahead, man.
Everybody knows, or they can pretend like they don't know, that there's a pattern and a rhythm to life so much to where it's like a game, right? And there are rules to the game. And there are a set of rules to the game that you're playing. And these rules are based off of several things, but it all coming down to basically what I'm saying is depending on who you are and what you got going on, there's a set of rules for you and what you're trying to achieve in the game. So I'll use this as an example. If you are older man Let's say you a 55-year-old man. You in decent shape, I guess, enough for a 55-year-old, and you want to deal with younger, beautiful women. No matter how much personality or charm you got, you're gonna have to spend a significant amount of money because that's just the rule of the game. If you are a short nigga trying to play basketball, you're 5'5".
5 foot ain't gonna make the league. But bro, you ain't gonna
That's
sell to
cool,
me.
but you can't tell to me that my flow ain't gonna make it because I do this shit incredibly. But check this out. So I'm taking my time. I had sat back, reviewed my flow, found out that I had been trying it for so long and it wasn't profitable. But I had to switch some shit up, bro. I accepted the rules of the game, bro. The
So
rule.
for
So,
those y'all don't know what we talking about. So for those of y'all
man,
that don't know,
it got
so
to
the
do with the
topic
scale a little bit. It got to do with the scale a little bit. But
we do.
okay, so here we go. Let's just deal with it.
But let's let's
Bro.
let's introduce the prompt. So motherfuckers know what we talking about.
So what's the prompt? You introduced the prompt.
So yesterday I just woke up on some random shit and I just started thinking. I'm like, I not only was uh examining my own shit,
Your voice.
but I was examining just everything I was seeing. And I was like, damn, like I know I was raised to be a provider. You know what I'm saying? Like I was raised to take care of my woman and all that good shit. But it's
Send that
like
music in.
definitely send that music in while we spending on this. Um, but yeah, like I know that I've been most men are raised to be providers. You know what I'm saying? It's like we taught to always be the one that's got it. But I don't know. I'm seeing more and more women these days that are like, yeah, I want you to make a financial commitment to me before I ever make a romantic. Like bitches want to be dating you, but never actually date you, but be able to ask you for hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Okay. When you say dating, I believe, I could be wrong, but I truly believe that you can frame what you believe dating is in several different things, but it all comes down to this. And I could be wrong and you could deny, but I still truly believe that what I'm about to say is fact. Your idea of dating is a pattern of behaviors associated with a pattern of titles.
No, not fully. So you were right about the first part. The second part, no.
Okay, so you don't care about the titles.
Right, we date. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, fine. Okay, dating is a title.
Yeah, okay, I give you that.
So which one do you care more about? The pattern of behaviors or the titles?
The pattern of behaviors.
So if a woman is giving you a pattern of behaviors, why do you even care about if she's acknowledging you as this person or that person or this or whatever? Because she's going out into the world and telling everybody she's single, but you the only person she fucking. She's spending all the nights at your house. The only person she calling. is-
But what if they're not doing that? That's what I'm saying. It's like a lot of
Okay,
women,
fine.
especially the ones
Okay,
I'm
fine.
talking to right now.
Let me
Yeah,
ask you
go
this.
ahead.
Let me ask you this. I don't mean to cut you off, but you said, what if they're not doing that? What you mean, what if they're not doing that? The claiming you or the okay,
They will say, they on the phone with you and they'll hit you up and say, hey babe or whatever, but their only real interaction with you is to ask for money for this or that. It's not necessarily to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so she come on, man. We really know what it comes down to. Is they being intimate with you?
no.
Oh, well then no. What are we talking about here then? What are
But
we
that's what I'm saying. It's
doing?
like, but that's what I'm
Easy.
saying. Is
Easy.
a lot of them are requiring more and more
All right, can I
before
can,
they
can
commit romantically or intimately. That there be some financial givings beforehand. So
when you
that's
say
why I just
financial giving, you're saying you're completely opposed. You're saying you're opposed to spending a single dollar to get what you want? Oh, he gonna mute me, y'all. Niggas gotta mute me. Niggas gonna mute me. Niggas gonna mute me when they on the phone. They probably on this nigga probably on the phone with the same motherfucker he talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's what's crazy, y'all. This motherfucker probably on the phone with the same motherfucker he talking about. This was crazy, y'all.
Hey, relax on me.
Oh,
Hey.
oh, hey, I thought I was still muted. Look at that.
Relax on me. But the answer to your question, ask your question again.
Let me ask you this though, real quick. My fault. I didn't mean to cut you off, but when you said that you're saying you're completely opposed to spending a single dollar to attain what you want.
No, I will pay for a date. I send you lunch money here and there, you know what I'm saying? I pay for nails or whatever. But when it comes down to, that's what I'm saying, is when it comes down to bitches saying, oh, for you to date me, I need you to be willing to contribute to half my rent. I need you to be willing to
Oh,
put something on my car note. I need you to be willing to, you know what I'm saying, pay for daycare, you know what I'm saying, pick up a burden of mine. And it's like, I don't even know
you
if I
saying they
like you yet.
asking to that
We ain't
before you
spent no
do what you.
time together. We ain't, you know what I'm saying? We ain't like really been intimate or nothing. It's like they
Okay,
wanna.
well let's I'm gonna answer it two ways. First way is I'm gonna answer it several ways, bro. I'm gonna just answer it in all encompasses. First things first, I'm gonna look at it from your perspective. First, you have to ask yourself, how badly do you want this thing? Because in a man's life, especially, there's a this beat going perfectly what we talking about. In a man's life, especially, bro, we know there's a fee or a tax associated with every single thing we want. Even if the fee is not monetary, that fee may be an exorbitant amount of time or an exorbitant amount of energy and risk of injury or death. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is nothing that a man can attain in his life just for existing. For whereas women can attain things just for existing because they already possess something in them that men want. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't disagree with your point, and I know where
Just
you're
let me
going.
finish. No, you don't let you ain't you,
I don't
you
disagree.
don't
I'm gonna let
you
you
don't know
finish,
where
but
I'm
I don't
going. You
disagree with
don't know
what
where
you're
I'm
saying.
going. You don't know where I'm going because I'm finna just say that. So for one, you would have to ask yourself, how badly do I want this thing? Am I willing to pay this exorbitant fee to attain this thing? Because if what you're saying is true, what you're saying is that after you can make this contribution, you are going to get what you want. I can't imagine you making a. I'm sorry.
I can only speak in my personal
I'm sorry.
experience.
And I heard you, but I cannot imagine you contributing half on a woman's rent and not getting what you want. I
I
just
mean, no,
can't.
I haven't
I,
contributed half on
I
anybody's
cannot
rent.
imagine. I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine because,
But no, I
brother.
mean, I don't. Again, I don't. I'm not. I'm with you on. Yes, there is a fee and a tax that is
But let me.
required.
Okay. Now that's from your perspective. But let me flip it before you write your answer down. Write what you finna say down. And don't forget it because now I want to answer it from the woman perspective. At the end of the day, bro, like depending on who you are, who the woman is, like we already know they gonna charge a tax. For instance, like I just said, the old nigga and the young girl. The young girl know damn well the old man might still be looking good or whatever, but at the end of the day, she's gonna make him pay for something because he's older. If the dude is short, he's gonna have to pay for something. If she's not attracted to the nigga, she's gonna tax him for that shit. She's gonna tax him for not being what she wants aesthetically or in whatever regard. She's gonna tax him for it. And if the nigga is able to afford the tax, she's gonna be sprawled on. Now it might be depending on now. Both parties may know that. All right, wait a minute. This nigga might be like, I'm not finna do that forever. I might do it for a time to get what I want from you. And she might be looking at it like, shit, if I can get a couple months of rent paid out this nigga, fuck it.
But that's exactly my point. Is that we as a, and I won't even say as an entire generation, but I would say we as a Black culture generation, we have lost the concept of dating. That's what I'm saying. It's like, yes, all that is true, but we haven't necessarily spent any time together to know if you are worthy investment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't
You're talking
even.
about investment, but you're talking about invest. See, you're thinking about it as an investment when they're thinking about it as just a single transaction.
But again, that's because of what you said. That's what I'm saying. It's like, so right now in the relationship dating space of Black culture, where we're at now is either is when Black women are going into these situations saying how much of his financial assets and assistance can I get
Yep.
before this is over.
Without how much can I get out of him without fucking? And a black dude is saying, how much can I fuck without having to contribute to her lifestyle?
But again, it's
And
like,
but check this out. You're saying the same thing though.
no, I am saying the same thing, but again, it's because of where we are. I'm saying that before there was a there, and maybe I might be fantasizing about the shit, but before I can say there was a time where you would at least say, all right, yes, I will court this girl. Yeah, I may spend a few dollars taking her out to dinner, buying her some flowers or whatever, but she's not asking me to come in and save her financially. She's not on the first date. She's not saying, "Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can go out on a date, but I'm gonna need you to be contributing to my lifestyle in order for us to keep dating. Like, I need you to be."
Okay, and I'm saying your issue is that is because you believe that if you make that contribution, you're not going to get what you want. Because
No,
I
my
believe
my
that
issue is we
because I
haven't.
believe
I don't know if I like you yet. That's what I'm saying. Is like the whole point of us going out on dates is for me to figure out, okay, do I even like being around you, or
how
do
much
I do or do I just want to have sex with you? And if I just want to have sex with you, then I need to hurry up and have sex with you before, what I'm saying, it get too deep. You know what I'm saying? And you in your feelings, I'm in some feelings, and now I gotta, what I'm saying, maneuver
how
around that.
much are you gonna spend on these dates? How many dates you gotta go on? Cause shit, I know I like a bitch as soon as I ask for her number. Shit, bitch, I'm
Steve
in
Harvey
love.
bald head ass had them saying it's gonna take 3 months. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know how
Nah,
many
fam.
dates a nigga finna
Three
take you
months
on in
of
three
date?
months.
That's 27 dates. Even if you only going on one date a week, nigga, that's 12 dates, nigga.
If you don't know you like me by the end, you don't like me.
Thank you. Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not about this space is not about liking. People like who they like, right? And if you get who you like, all these fucking rules we talking about don't apply. If you get who you like, all these rules don't apply. But if you get somebody who is not the person you like, now there's these set of rules that if they can achieve these set of rules, you'll still fuck with them.
That's
It's the
not
same thing on
problematic though.
it's the same thing on our side. A woman may not be who we like, but if she pretty enough and fuck enough, man, fuck it. I will spend time with her, take her on dates, contribute to her lifestyle, and etc. Because I'm getting what I want from her.
I mean, there is some of that. And again, I mean, I'm
There's
not,
not some of that.
I'm not,
There's a lot of that.
there's a lot of
And,
that. And I'm
and
not
the
even
same thing on
knocking.
the woman's side is, all right, this nigga not who I'm like, but I mean he pays some bills, and I guess the sex is okay.
But I'm saying before we even get to the sex part, that's what I'm saying. Is like if you are already having sex with your man, for sure he gotta pay for something. I ain't even gonna hold you. My bad, niggas. Like, you gotta be paying for something. That pussy ain't free.
I will come back to that comment. Just finish what you're saying.
But also at the same time, it's like, as a man, it's very much a turnoff when, like, our initial conversations are about all your financial struggles. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I can't pay rent. Oh man, I can't go buy the clothes I want. Oh man, I can't register my car. Like, it's
Let me
like,
ask you this
damn, like,
then. Would you rather her drop that shit on you after you went on these exorbitant amount of dates and shit?
no, I'd rather her keep struggling with the shit and make me want to, what I'm saying, see and what make me see that shit. That's what I'm saying. It's like,
Credit Karma gathers offers from trusted partners, helping you quickly pin down the cards and loans that are
don't
ready for
ask me,
You
because if
want
you
her to
ask
wait a
me,
minute. Say what you said again. Say
I
what you
want I,
said.
I want her to keep going through the shit like she was already doing before she met
No, that
me,
ain't what you said. You said you want her to keep S
struggling through
word.
the shit. Like she was before she met me.
All you have to do is ask. No, seriously, I just
get your ass up and go to work, just like I had to do when I was struggling.
That was
so why she go on a date?
Listen,
Struggle don't provide time for that.
Possible until it happened to me.
We do. If I got time to say, hey, and we got time to sit up and talk and be on FaceTime and everything else.
Only way she gonna have the time for that is if you're contributing to her shit.
And again, I'm not saying that there's very you can't I won't pay for gas or whatever. I'm saying like when you saying, oh, I need you to start shoveling out hundreds of dollars.
This lady don't have a car. You say you gonna give her a ride to work?
Yeah.
Most people think they just have.
She gotta be at work at 8:30 every day.
Let's go.
And hope for the best.
You're not doing a program
that knows.
Does that mean I'm getting something out of it too? Like that's what I'm saying. It's like
if you're getting.
However,
no, this before you get it.
Had to have happened in the past.
I mean, because you're basically saying that you saying that you need to see this and that before you can put the money down. Just like the bitch want to see some this and that before she gives you some pussy. And the quicker, check this out. Let's be real. The quicker you show a woman, the quicker you get what you want. Just like the quicker a woman, just like the quicker a woman show us, the quicker a woman come in first week. If we meet a woman on the 13th and by the 27th, she already rubbed your feet 3 times, sucked your dick, and made your 5-6 meals, you done gave her some money, bro. You done already just been compelled to give her some money. You're just like,
that's what I'm saying. Keep struggling through the shit, but come compel me to give you the money. Yes.
Using this program,
you're gonna be just compelled. You're gonna be like, nah, brother. You're gonna be like,
and I get it. I get it. Bitches be in the struggle because I'm the same way. In the struggle, you get real ornery, you get real anti. You don't want to please nobody else. But in the space of especially a woman, like unfortunately the world is the way it is. It's unfair for y'all out here, and including the black woman. So if you're not already a college degree executive black woman right now, like you're struggling.
Okay, so like, but check this out: the college degree executive black woman don't want.
I'm not looking for her because again,
okay,
she's not. Hold on. Let me go because she's not accessible to me. What I'm saying is, at the end of the day, you whatever struggles you had before I came up to you and asked you for your number. Yes, I asked you for your number. Yes, I want to get to know you and talk to you and see about you. And yes, I want to fuck. That is definitely on the menu for me. But at the same time, like if you say, all right, let's actually get to know each other because I don't want to fuck right away. But then you want me to right away say, all right, I see that your rent ain't paid. So I'm gonna go ahead and dish that out and hope that, what I'm saying, in hopes that you.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm trying to tell you, brother. Unless you're not in the same city or you're extremely old, if you pay this bitch rent, you're fucking. It's happening. Like, nigga, what? Unless you're in a different city or extremely old, if you pay this bitch rent, you're fucking. It's happening. Guaranteed.
I would tell you that I didn't pay somebody's rent, but I helped them with a significant financial windfall.
You wasn't in the same city as them.
I'm in the same city as them. They live on the south side.
And you never fucked.
I haven't. I still get church hugs.
Was you in some type of that's on that according to you, that girl was your friend then. And that's what friends do.
She wasn't. That's what I'm saying. It's like I made it very clear of, hey, no, because again, I was going.
Okay, well, let me ask you this: did y'all ever go out on a date with each other?
One day.
Okay, after that date, did y'all ever was y'all linking? Did you smoke in a car? Like, was y'all linking on a regular or anything?
She came over with her daughter one time after that.
That's on you, bro. You overstepped your own bounds, bro. That's on you, bro.
And I'll admit that. I ain't gonna never say that my mistakes aren't my mistakes. But what I'm saying is that why even would what I'm saying, if you are struggling in that manner and you know that you're gonna have to ask this man for what it would take for you to survive, like, and then you want to say, okay, well, I still want to slow roll on the on the intimacy. I want to slow roll on the us spending time together because I'm busy.
Split the
I got
check. Split the check.
I got things to do. And that's exactly what we did on that first date because she said some similar shit and I was like,
Y'all split
you
the
know what?
check. He said, waiter.
She paid her own bill. That was the planned date. She was like, we're gonna go out. I'm gonna pay my own bill. I mean, because you gave me this, and that earlier. So I was like, all right, cool.
I'm gonna tell you this. If a woman says I'm gonna pay my own bill, you know what? She's doing it because she don't, bro. I don't know.
She don't want to seem like a prostitute. That's what I'm saying. Because
No,
she
she don't.
already
I'm
know.
saying, pay my own bill screams.
But I'm saying the
trying to
first
fuck.
time I talked to this girl, and I've talked to you about this before, but I'm saying I talked to the first time I talked to this girl, the first thing she asked me for was $400 bundles.
She thought you was a trick.
So that's what I'm saying. Is I'm like, all right, you asked me $400. No, she asked me for $1,000 for an outfit.
She thought you was a trick.
Finals crown.
And I'm like, why? I don't even do like what make you think that in our first interaction of talking, like, yeah, we've been, kind of flirting back and forth, but why would you think that it's okay to ask me for $1,000?
Do you think she comes to all men like that?
Hey, also, I just downloaded the Experian app because I wanted to check my FICO score.
Yeah.
It does so much more.
It's impossible. A woman can't even touch all men. Okay, well, if you say that, you trying to say that she goes
All the
for
men that she has access to, yes.
She has access to, or she goes for.
Download it now.
I mean, in this scenario, I approached her, so all I can say is that she has access to.
Okay. Well, she thought you was a trick, bro. Flat out. That's what it was.
Damn.
She
I
thought
mean,
you was
she
a
can think
trick.
what she wants, but the reality of it is I'm not. So when I say, all right, no, that's not happening, I mean, she ended up backing up off of it and was like, all right, just, give me this for, and we can go out on a date, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll give you the little blase to get your hair done. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It wasn't no little blase, but I heard you.
we ain't got to disclose everything. They ain't got to know how I got it. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying?
Here. Like, what then? I'm trying to tell you, bro. She thought you was a trick, and then what you got to do is, bro, if she ever hits you up again, you got to be very direct. Like, look, I'm not doing shit else for you until you bust that pussy open.
See, and I of course there's a part of me.
If you don't say those exact words, you're not getting what you want. Because she gonna text you and be all offended and all that shit. And she gonna go away for a time and then come back and be like, hey, what you doing? You wanna go out and link or whatever? And that mean I'm finna come fuck.
I mean, you know me, I'm fighting to a battle in my head, so of course there's a part of me that's like, hell yeah, say that. But then there's a part of me that's like, all right, now you got to have a little bit more decorum than that. And plus, you want a little bit more than that. It's not just about, you know what I'm saying, I do this for you, so you got to come over and fuck. It's like, at the same time, what I'm asking really about is for a woman to approach, like, yes, a man approaches a woman and says, hey, I want your number, I want to talk to you. When did we flip to, okay, the woman says, yeah, let's get to know each other, let's talk, of course, pay for a date, buy some flowers and everything like that, to, yeah, we can talk, but in the midst of us talking and getting to know each other, I need you to start significantly contributing to my lifestyle, not, a little $100 toward my rent here, 200 there. We talking about
the woman that's gung-ho on that with that man, she just don't like that man. Because when a woman like a man, she will pay for all that shit. And I'm not even gonna say she don't like him, but there's some type of something. Because I found myself in that situation. I mean, I know this woman liked me, but like I had something going on to where I knew I had to contribute a little something to be able to get what I want. And before that, I didn't. But after, some time passed and some new information was discovered, it was like, all right, I understand. You know what I'm saying? Because now,
And then even beyond that, you got bitches that will even say, well, yeah, I want a man to come in and do all that, and I'll be submissive and everything like that. But I want to live in a separate household.
Yeah. But if it doesn't, you can also say,
I actually am not against that. Yes, please have your own house. Like, go ahead.
so when
I ain't gonna lie. I'm at a
What's
point
the
where
point? Why would you work that hard in order to pay for 2 households?
the earnings on your time, you can enjoy more.
because the sanity associated with having your own
Make money on your
space.
time.
But the
Or that.
point of a marriage isn't for 2 individuals to be happy individually.
Marriage is not about happiness for me at all. It's about functionality and like for
I
us
mean,
to
but even then, it's not about 2 individuals coming together to function, to continue functioning individually. Get what I'm saying? It's about y'all two coming together to say, all right, however we finna function together in this household, it's finna benefit not only this household but this community.
I done thought about this shit a lot, like to the point to where it's like, all right, boom, where we can even work toward like, all right, you cook on Monday. On Monday we'll meet whatever. You give me
Turn the
my
radio down.
Oh shit. I didn't even thought on this shit to where it's like, I didn't thought about the shit like where it's like, all right, boom, you cook on Monday. I come meet you wherever, work, whatever. I get my dinner from you. I cook on Wednesday, I drop it off. We spend these days together at one of our houses, all this shit. Like, I done thought about this shit a lot.
But what's the point of you making that commitment? What's the point of you saying, I'm gonna forever be the provider for that household over there? If she can function individually, that's what I'm saying. She can function without you. What's the point of you being there? What's the point of you being able to provide that?
Well, at this point, honestly, if I'm not trying to make, I know this sounds fucked up, but if like I'm not trying to make kids with this woman, I really don't need to live with her. I'm sorry. If I'm not trying to make kids with her, it's like, yes, we can have our own space.
I mean, you could do that without committing to her, you know what I'm saying? Like in a marriage, that's what I'm saying. It's like you don't have to say, yeah, I'm married to you in order to do that.
But I'm saying, for real, if we not trying to make no kids, why are we getting married? I don't
My point
understand.
exactly. Why even enter into a long-term relationship in the first place in order to get this man?
Long-term relationship, I can see.
But I'm saying,
But
listen, what I'm saying is, okay, you do that, and y'all in a long-term relationship, you paying for her finances, and y'all fall out, and you don't want to deal with her no more, and you want to stop paying for her shit. I actually just ran into this the other day at my job. A lady came in trying to buy a car, and she had just divorced her husband 8 months ago. And in the midst of her trying to buy this car, she said to me at my desk, she was like, I think I might need to go back.
Because she can't do this shit financially.
I got to do it all on my own now. And I didn't really consider that when I made that decision.
Because she was getting fucked by somebody else.
I don't know. This particular lady, I don't know if that's the case. I don't know. Like I told the lady, I don't know your relationship, but sometimes you may need a little break. But yeah, because again, she also expressed that he was willing to help with the down payment, the cosign. So I'm like, if he is still that cooperative, either he's super manipulative or he's not as bad as you making him out to be.
And if he wasn't as bad as you making him out to be, why did she leave? Because she's ready. She's either she already was, or she was ready to start getting fucked by other niggas.
But let me tell you what she says. She tells her daughters,
"What?
Don't marry for money, because then you're just gonna be financially entangled with a man that you don't love.
But, so
then
marry
when you
for
ready
love,
to leave, you're gonna be in my situation."
And all the motherfuckers who marry for love tell the motherfuckers don't marry for love. They telling them to marry for functionality.
No, they tell them to marry for money, not for functionality. They don't even care about the functionality.
Okay, money. That was my way of saying functionality.
I mean, I know that's what you were saying, but I'm saying what actually bitches aren't saying functionality. Bitches that say don't marry for love, marry for money. Even men that say that, they're saying that because they think that the key to your relationship or the key to a successful relationship is financial success alone. If one of us is financially successful, everybody's happy, everybody gets what they want, and we'll have a successful relationship. When we have seen too many examples of that not being the case.
That's because
Real,
the thing that
go ahead.
That's because the things that people are adding to relationships are not important. They're farces.
But that's why
They're farces.
we will both agree that rich men don't date or engage with women looking for love. You know what I'm saying? Like once they got large sums of money, this is about how many of them can I get? And can I get the best one?
Well, I feel like men, period, are going to go for the best things in life that they can afford. So if a man has a large amount of money, the best thing he can afford as far as women is one super high quality, out of the way diamond in the rough, or multiple rubies type shit.
Right.
So,
Chains.
huh?
They're jewelry. Women are jewelry to rich men.
To all men.
I say to men at our level and below, women are a tad bit more functional in our lives.
There's a high level of functionality of women in all men's lives across the board.
Yes,
Rich men
women that
included.
have helped a man get to his riches, yes. But I'm saying a woman that goes after a man that already has riches, she has nothing to give him. He can afford a cook, he can afford a maid, he can afford multiple concubines that'll have sex with him. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't need you for anything. What even if you love him as you would say, what you will be able to offer him is empty feelings. I mean, and what does
Yes,
that mean to a rich man? Nothing.
he can afford a cook, but it would be nice monetary savings to be able to get one person to fulfill all those, or one or two women to fulfill all those duties.
Credit improvement
Agreed.
success by Credit Karma
But
is
again, they're tools then. That's what I'm saying. He's bringing them into the household to say, this is your function is to cook. I mean, yes, if I fuck you, I fuck you, but your function here is to cook. When I'm hungry, I expect you to bring me a sandwich. You, when you're here, I expect when I drop my dirty drawers on the floor that you pick them up, put them in the washing machine, make sure they got all the detergent and fabric softeners they need in there, put them in the dryer, fold them up, put them in my drawer for me. That's what I need you around for. I don't
And the,
really.
and the alternative is what?
The alternative for most women that are in that position that are seeking a man to change their life financially is to look to their left and their right and
I'm saying
say,
the alternative for picking up this nigga dirty drawers when he drop them is not picking them up and living a much worse lifestyle because you don't want to clean up behind somebody who's highly successful.
yeah.
You think that's smart?
I mean, I'm not saying that that's smart. I'm saying if that's what you're gonna do, that's what you have to know that you're gonna be relegated to doing. It's not gonna be about no matter how pretty you are, you're just gonna be a tool to that man. You're not gonna be anything he loves, he values. You're just gonna be a tool. And when you outlive your purpose or your looks, he will replace you.
I don't necessarily agree with that because of how many rich men have stayed in long ass marriages.
Which ones are you referring to?
Non-entertainers.
My question to you is, were their wives there before they made their riches?
A lot of times, non-entertainers' wives were there before they made their riches.
That's why. I can
Or
trust you. That's what I'm saying. Is men. That's kind of leads from my prompt. But I'm saying,
it's also this too. It's also
hold
this
on,
too.
before you go, I'm gonna let you go.
Sometimes
Let me just say this, just to connect my point. So that goes from our prompt. So like men are looking for loyalty at the end of the day. Yes, they want the sex and everything like that, but they want to know that often want to know that we're the only one having sex with you. We want that loyalty. We want that when I'm down bad, when I didn't have it, and I was giving up my last, you know what I'm saying, to go get you those flowers or to take you out on dates. Or I was even, you know what I'm saying, sacrificing money that I was doing that I had for bills in order to court you. That you stuck around and even understood, you know what I'm saying, and made sure that in the future when we went out on dates, things were adjusted. You know what I'm saying? Oftentimes that's what those women were. Is that they were very flexible in saying, hey, I know he ain't got it right now, but he gonna have it. And I don't care what nobody gotta say. I believe in him. And when he got it,
loyalty.
he was like, all
And
right, cool. She can have whatever she wants.
when do you expect this loyalty from the woman?
I mean, within a month of us establishing a committed relationship.
Yeah, you knew to say that because I was gonna say.
I've been studying. These glasses ain't for show.
Niggas knew to say that because niggas knew if they said anything long, I was gonna say, well, then that's how long you gotta wait to get.
A month after we say, I want you to be my girlfriend. I agree to be, I want to be your boyfriend.
So you
And we
saying
agree
that in
to that.
your timeline? I'm not saying you're wrong. A lot of these questions, I'm not saying you're wrong or I disagree with you. I'm just
I'm with you.
examining the
We just having it.
whole scenario.
We just rapping.
I'm just examining the whole scenario, right? Yeah, just rapping, wrapping the whole box up. You know what I'm saying? Now let me undo that analogy. I don't celebrate Christmas. You know what I'm saying?
You can just wrap a box up for nine
No, you're
Christmas
right.
reasons.
That's true. Boxes are wrapped all the time. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? That was first. Boxes was wrapped first before they was wrapped for Christmas.
You said what came first, the box or the Christmas?
The
That's
box.
crazy.
Right? So boom. So what you saying is basically, in your timeline, y'all would not be having sex before y'all said we girlfriend and boyfriend.
If that's what she want to do, fine.
No, I said in your timeline.
In my timeline, we've already had sex because she already wants to have sex with me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so in your timeline, from the day that you get her number to the date you have sex, how long should it take if you feel like she's into you and you into her?
For us to be in a committed relationship?
You need to hear this.
So, you saying in your timeline for y'all to be in a wait a minute. Well, no. Focus on the question I asked. From the time that you got her number, from the time that you had to the day that you had sex with her, the day you got her number was the first. The day y'all had sex was what date? If you feel like she's legitimately into you I will throw your bone in there. She's into you for a committed relationship and you into her for a committed relationship.
The 8th.
So a week, tops. All right. So you're saying the day that you got her number and the day that y'all said we boyfriend and girlfriend should be a week apart.
Not just for obvious damage,
No.
but for things you might not even think about. There is a catch. Your accident had to have happened in the past year to qualify.
So on the 8th, y'all know y'all want each other for a committed relationship, and y'all had sex, but y'all still is not saying y'all boyfriend and girlfriend.
The hassle of dealing with insurance, going to court, or paying expensive upfront legal fees. We are looked.
Make it make sense, brother.
My bad, man. My
Oh
bad.
damn! I thought I had you. I was like, I was like, damn, kill his ass.
Thought it was.
I was like, oh, killed him, boy. That nigga deep thought, boy. You was stuck there just like this. I was like, woo, fried him with that one.
Nah, what you say though?
I was like, so you telling me on the 8th, y'all know y'all want each other for a committed relationship, and y'all had sex, but y'all not calling each other girlfriend and boyfriend?
We don't have to be, no. Not in my timeline. That's what I'm saying. It's like, for me, attraction comes before the romantic or the attraction comes before the commitment. So
So you
before
basically
I can
saying y'all
even
shouldn't be.
say,
So you
before I
basically
can
saying y'all
even,
shouldn't be. So you saying y'all shouldn't be committed to each other until y'all tired of fucking each other. When
no,
y'all
not
tired of
tired of
fucking
fucking,
each
but I'm
other,
saying at that we have to establish that there is a genuine attraction that we have to each other. For me, in my experience, women don't necessarily need to take that long in order to find out if they actually attracted to a guy. So that's what
and
I'm
in your
saying.
and in your opinion, that attraction has to be physical. They can't be attracted to the money or what you do for a living. They can't be attracted to the fact that you got a good job and you able to provide for yourself in them, and they attracted to that.
That's fine that you're attracted to that, but again, like when you come into my space saying I want you to provide that for me, I'm gonna be expecting physical reciprocation. I'm not gonna be, and again, it doesn't have to start with sex.
But
Again,
how
I'm
straightforward are you about that? How straightforward are you about that? Do you vocalize it, or do you just kind of let it be like a known unknown?
most of my life I've let it be an unknown. Right? I've let it just be a, hey, it is, I know how I think.
You do one of these. You do one of these. Like, come on, bitch. You know it's
Yeah,
time.
like,
Yeah.
because I'm saying it's like if you, because again, I've seen girls that when they really like a guy, that same night they kissing him.
That's what I'm telling you. That's literally what I'm telling you.
So that's what I'm saying is if you really
And I'm
like
trying to tell
me,
you that it's even little certain
that shouldn't even
situations.
be a push and a pull. It shouldn't even be a, oh my God, I gotta save it from him because I don't want him to think I'm like, nah, like if you really into me like that, just let's just go ahead and get that out the way so that we know,
I ain't gonna lie, it's
one,
been a couple.
that we are actually willing to even take it there, and then two, if we even gonna enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's the other major thing is a lot of times I've heard girls say, yeah, I made him wait all that time and then I finally let him hit and it was trash. I'm like, that was on you. Like, why did you even waste your time? Like, you could have been let him hit $1,200 ago, but you was trying to milk it out, and then when it actually happened, you want to complain about it's trash. It's like, that's on
I don't
you.
know, man. Ah.
That's never happened to me. Ain't no girl ever said that about me, but I'm just saying.
But look, man. So what if yeah, what was I finna say? Oh, it was a point you made earlier about something you said. It was basically about the finances and all of that. But the point I was making was that when a girl, sometimes a lot of times when a woman is hyper attracted to physically attracted to a man, the financial shit goes out the window.
I know.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, well, for you, you care that I'm like, that's what I'm like, for you, you care about the attraction, and it has to be a type of attraction. It can't just be the bitch might like the fact this nigga funny.
No, and that's cool. But again, even that attraction will lead her to say, because again, bitches will say, yeah, he made me laugh right out of my drawers. If he really that funny, you know what I'm saying? Like, as much as I will go with you on, yes, you gotta have a time with the bitch and say, all right, you know, maybe she's not just attracted to me. She's not attracted. My physicality is not what she's attracted to. It's other things about me that she's attracted to. But again, that attraction has to be strong enough. You know what I'm saying? Because again, if I don't know that attraction's there, but you want me to step, you know what I'm saying? They be like, oh, you got to step. So you want me to, yes, you're attracted to my money, so you want me to give you my money, but you can't give me what I'm actually attracted to.
But I'm saying, and you say that, right? And I'm saying you say that, but I'm like,
into an online course and sell it.
I just can't imagine you doing that and not getting what you want. I can't imagine you, if you pay a bitch just like the first and the eighth, if you pay a bitch rent on the first, you're fucking by the eighth.
How to get more clients. This is Edward Taylor.
You're fucking by the eighth.
In the case that she actually likes you, yeah.
How to get better. And this is
if she mildly like you, even if she mildly like you.
his course that he hadn't even made.
Okay, I even go there with you. But again,
I
my
will
point
say
is
this,
proven.
sometimes,
If the
will
girl
say
don't
this.
like you, she gonna come up with every excuse as to why she can't spend no time.
Around the world. And from experience,
Yes, but I will say if a girl accept shit from you, she will let you fuck.
Done for you.
Yes, after she feels like you've reached a certain threshold. So that's what I'm
Yes.
saying. It's like, and again, it's not even
it's a nigga that
I'm gonna let you fuck because I want to fuck you. It's I'm gonna let you fuck because you've done everything that I feel like was a prerequisite for it. So I feel like at this point I owe it to you.
So let me ask you this. You only want to have sex with women that want to have sex with you because they're physically attracted to you, not because you've achieved a list of prerequisites.
No, I'm not even saying that. If you attracted to me again because I'm funny, because you know what I'm saying, I'm charming, blah blah, and it's not necessarily because of my physical, because again, I know I ain't motherfucking Chris Brown.
Just let me just answer the question. I'm saying, whatever she's attracted, and she let you fuck because without monetary involvement, you're saying that you would rather her fuck because she's attracted? I feel like physically attracted is still the key there, though.
It is. There has to be an element of physical attraction. That's in the scale. We know that.
Yeah. So I feel like because funny's not in the scale.
I think charisma was. So funny would be.
It was. Damn it. It was. It was. Okay. So boom. So whatever she was attracted to, you would rather you only want to have sex with women that fuck because they were attracted to you, not because you achieved a list of prerequisites.
Right. Because if that's the case, I might as well be with prostitutes.
I'm not gonna say might as well. I hate when people say that. I hate when people be like, you might as well just be. No, you shouldn't. That still is a long.
The options are monk or prostitute after that. That's it.
No, it's not, bro. It's still a gap between a bitch that make you pay for it in that way and a bitch that's street walking. Come on, bro. There's a gap, bro.
There is a small gap, but again, but go back to what
small gap. There's a huge gap, bro.
But go back to what you're saying. What you're saying is that she should be able to say, all right, I'm gonna make my livelihood off of just being around you because I'm attracted to you. Not that, I come in and try to contribute something or try to make myself useful in, your financial endeavors, your charismatic endeavors, whatever it is.
So before I say my next point, can I ask you this?
Go ahead.
There's not a single situation at all. No, I'm gonna say this first and then I'm gonna ask that question. So boom. I'm like, but the reason that they think like that is because of us and because of you and because of whoever. It's because, yes, men are basically saying, yes, I will pay for your lifestyle and everything that you need if I'm attracted to you enough and I like you enough. You ain't gotta be smart. You ain't gotta be no philosopher. None of that shit. If I like you enough and you're attractive enough, I will pay for your lifestyle.
That's dangerous.
So you don't agree with that?
I agree with that, but that's dangerous as hell.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So there is a situation, you agree with that. So you are saying that there is a situation that exists where you would completely facilitate a woman's entire lifestyle. What is that situation?
For me, it is. Well, there's two situations. So the main situation I want is, of course, her to be living in my household. I be providing for her financially and all that other good stuff. You know what I'm saying? And we live together and function together. Now, the other scenario is she's fulfilling a purpose for me, which is more than likely sexual, and I basically just have her on retainer. I'm paying her rent so that she can be on call for me whenever I feel like fucking.
Only fucking. That's it. Even if
No
she
need to
like I
spend no
do,
time.
but she like I do other shit. She like shit. I cook for you too.
I'm good. I got a chef.
You don't. Well, then let me tell you this. That second
I'm not saying
situation.
at this current moment. I'm saying this is obviously me at a different time and level. But I'm saying
Okay, well, at this current moment, what is the
at this current
situation?
moment, no, that's why I have to put up with some of it, because again, it's a where I'm at. Yes, I am gonna have to contribute to show a bitch like, all right, he is serious about me. But again, before that, even though, is what I'm saying is on me getting your number to now again, the eighth is my, like, all right, you just fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really want me. That's my, all right, that's as far as that'll go. But again, I'm thinking realistically, if I get your number on the first, I'm probably fucking on 22nd.
The 8th was kind of realistic for me. I was like, it sound about right. I'm not gonna say it's always that, but I'm like, a week for me. When I look at it, I'm like, after a week, if we ain't clap, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna stop fucking with you, but I'm gonna fall back a little bit. I'm like, yeah,
I'm gonna start examining this. Like, is she really fucking with me like that, or you know
nah,
what
I
I'm
know
saying?
she fucking with me, but I ain't gonna examine. I ain't gonna examine it in that way where I'm be like, is she? I'm not saying that I never have, but I'm saying in this current juncture where I'm at in my life now, I'm not gonna think about it because I just feel like by the time I got your number, I know that this bitch is. I mean, not this bitch, but like I know this woman is into me. By the time we talking and texting or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, so now we ain't progressed after that in the week or whatever. I'm not gonna be thinking like, oh, is she into me? I'm gonna be thinking a few things. I'm gonna be thinking she might be involved with somebody else. Or I'm gonna start thinking like, oh my goodness. I'm gonna say, is she trying to, play the game? You know what I'm saying? Which is shit. I'm still like, damn, I do like the nigga, but damn, take me out on a date or some shit like
Okay,
that.
all right, stop there. So that's what I'm saying is, you get the number. A week passed. Y'all been talking, texting, and you like, all right, I'm ready to ask her on a date. But I mean, I'm also like,
See, but I'm trying to tell you this. I
hold
swear
on,
this. I
listen,
should.
listen, listen.
No here.
So what I'm saying is, y'all talking, texting for a week. You get to that point, what you just talking about, and you have that same thought. You like, okay, well maybe she just waiting on me to really step and say I'm gonna take her on a date. You know what I'm saying? Do some romantic shit before she let me come over and clap. Cool.
I read the room, but go ahead. Cause
But I'm
sometimes,
but I'm saying
sometimes,
you ask her on a date, and she
that's what I'm
go.
saying. Sometimes the day shit is unnecessary. Like I'm telling you, a lot of these bitches don't even want to go out a lot of times. Like sometimes they just
But
want
that's
you
what
to
I'm
come
saying.
over.
Those bitches will fuck within the week. That's what I'm saying. There will be no week of texting and then she invites you over. It'll be, hey, come over where I'm at right now.
I normally know like this. This how I know. Like when I get the number, normally when I get the number, if I text them, right, and they text me back within the same day, basically, I'm like, they is in, like I feel like they fucking with me so much to where I'm not even gonna necessarily say that they a hoe. I'm gonna say that if I text them, after I get their number and I text them and they text me back, I'm gonna say that they, to me, I feel like that once they text me back in the same day, they confirm that they fucking with me enough to As far as turn around quickly. I'm not even gonna necessarily say they just want to fuck. They might even want me for a relationship, whatever. I'm just saying that they are willing for the turnaround on it to be quick. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
So that's what I'm
Now,
saying. Those women would do it within a week without you taking them on a date. I'm saying
yep.
we going on the women that say, "Nah, he gotta take me on a date first." Okay, we'll go with
I
that.
normally
So I'm
know that
saying
by texting. Like I said, by texting. And if they don't
I'm not
text you
saying
back the
just
same
texting. I'm
day,
saying you're texting, FaceTiming, calling, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are communicating, but y'all not in person communicating. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all not seeing each other in person or no shit.
I
So,
get tired of that after a week, but go ahead.
but I'm saying, okay, you after a week, you tired of that. You like, all right, look, I want to see you. Let's go out on a date. You planned it and everything. We going in a scenario in which the bitches won't. That's what I'm saying. The bitches want us to take the initiative to plan out the date, say all that. So you told her all that, and she like, I would love to, but I can't. I need my rent not paid. So if you pay the 500, if you give me $500 for my rent,
Credit improvement
then we can go
successfully by
out.
credit limit is stunning.
No. And this is what I would say. Okay. Again, you might as well just play the game the way the game go. I would say this. I'm like, you know what? I understand. I would say the date I planned was this nice dinner date. I probably was gonna spend X amount of dollars. Would you rather go out on a date or would you rather me help you, you know, get some shit together in your life type shit?
Yeah.
And she say, I'd rather you help me get some shit together in my life.
Okay, and then the conversation just gonna get darker from there. I'm gonna say, well, look. I'm gonna say, well,
You
look.
get to see how your face lit up.
I'm gonna say, well, look.
Quality time.
I'm gonna say, put the pussy in my hand. I'm gonna say, separate it from your body. Whatever you gotta do, put it in my hand. Come sit on, just put the shit right here, right here.
You got to turn into the old man from Set It Off.
I'm gonna be very blunt because, like, and I'm like, because she talking to me like that, because now I'm be like, all right, this bitch is not a relationship, bitch. I'm not gonna say that we can't be cool or whatever, but it's like we gonna have an understanding, basically. Like, I'm gonna do for you, you gonna do for me, basically. But yeah, you said first conversation.
I
This is first
mean,
time.
this is
Oh no,
before
you
y'all
said
even
this
go on a
after a
date.
week before we go on a date. I would say yeah. I'll be like yeah. I'm gonna say, see, now you got me feeling like if I do this, I'm gonna say I would say, look, I would do that for you off GP if we was already locked in regularly. Like we was already locked in, been in a relationship. I would already just be making sure you was never even in this position. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, but for you to be coming, like for you to need this from me, like so soon, now it make me need some stuff from you sooner. So
Oh, but what
if
you
that's
think? I'm a prostitute?
no, I think that you are willing to. I think that you are. I don't even care. If she say that in my face, I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna say, I think you are willing. I'm like, bitch, I'm not even hearing that shit. Bitch, I'm not even hearing that shit. I look, fuck out of her. Like, you're not finna flip me into that shit. Bitch, mine. Get back to where we're at. Lock in, bitch. We're not doing that shit.
Oh
I'm gonna
shit.
say, no, I don't think you're a prostitute. I just think that you're willing to expedite the levels of our relationship because the reason you ask this of me is because you either believe or know that I can make it happen for you. So you are saying that you are willing to expedite steps of this shit to get to a certain level. And I'm willing to expedite them steps right with you.
So you saying you want to fuck on me and you don't even know me?
No. I'm saying that I want to expedite the steps. You ain't listen to my expedite thing. I'm saying that if you need an expedited step of me, you need a major ask of me, I need a major ask of you. And I feel like once we get to that, and once we achieve each other's major ask, we can just go ahead and just you know what I'm saying, doing whatever the fuck we're doing. Now we ain't gotta have all this tension built up. You ain't gotta have you ain't gotta be in the group chat asking your girls like, ooh, girl, let me ask him for this and all this shit. And I ain't gotta be all like, damn it, we can just have our understanding and do our thing.
But that's my point exactly. Is why not just do that, ladies? Like that would be my question
But
to women.
again, why? Okay, if that's the
Is
case, how about this then? When you are interacting with a woman and you read this room, why don't you just say, look, what would you prefer? Would you prefer me to take you out on a date, or would you prefer me to help you get something done in your life?
because the way your conversation goes, I guess is not the way my conversation goes. Because I say what you say, and then again I get hit with the, oh well I ain't no prostitute, so I don't want you to. So if you can't do this for me, then maybe you just broke, or maybe well ain't no bitch ever called me broke, but maybe you just ain't trying to provide for me like that. And it's just like, hold on, like I don't even know if I like you. You know what I'm saying? Like we
But
haven't
the
even been
like is
out.
irrelevant because whether you like her or not, if you're on the phone with her and all that shit, you already want to fuck.
I mean, but again, okay, and yes, I want to fuck, but that is my ultimate goal. And your ultimate goal is for me to take care of you financially. So if you jumping already to me taking care of you financially, what's the problem? Me jumping already to, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the question I would ask women. What is the problem with a man jumping already to the end goal of, hey, I want to then let me fuck.
I think for you maybe, and I don't think there's no problem with it. I just think that depending on who you are, you got to play the game separately. You know what I'm saying? Like even me, sometimes it might be, maybe, uh, because I can't imagine you doing that for a woman and you not getting what you want out of her.
Only way that would happen is what usually happens is they'll make a bunch of excuses if they really don't want to do it. They'll make a bunch of
But even
excuses
you
as
and
to
your, even in
why their
your,
time is locked up and why they can't come do it.
but can I say this? Even in the experience you share where you contributed something that was definitely feasible and didn't get what you want. There's been times where you got what you wanted from a woman for contributing less.
True.
So water always finds its level. You basically still are proving my theory correct. Even though you had that experience with that lady, for the most part, if you contribute something, you get what you want.
So my only experiences in which I've done that and gotten what I wanted, I've had a couple relationships like that, but it's mostly been with professionals, and we ain't gonna delve too deeper into, you know what I'm saying, what that means, but it's been with professionals. So I'm saying the professionals are gonna give you what you
Well
want
then, okay,
when you pay for it.
before you even finish your point, I'm gonna just say, well then, how can you even the karmic energy, bro? It's just like, bro, come on, bro.
But I'm
It's
saying
just like,
the professionals
your
understand
ass is out in the
the
wilderness.
reason they went into that profession is because they understand that, all right, this is a commodity that will get me monetary gain. If I want the monetary gain, I have to give up the commodity.
National average. Getting you way closer
Only
to
in the dating world do we say, are women allowed even to say, I'm not going to give up the commodity until I get until I get all the monetary gains I want.
Don't just see a place, experience it. With the locals that know it best. See their dog with an architect to help
And you don't want to do the professional route that you have.
I'm not saying I didn't say I don't want to do the professional route.
Now on
I'm
Airbnb.
saying those are the two mindsets right now. It's like, if you're not a professional and you're a woman out here, the message I'm hearing is, well, yeah, in order for a man to have time for me to have time to date a man, he got to come into my life and make sure that I don't have to go to work, that I don't have to do this and that. And it's like, he can get to that point, but again, if you ask him to do that on day one, that's you're gonna be searching forever. You're gonna be single. You're gonna be single and lonely. Like, unfortunately, because you're gonna be looking for this man that's willing to dump thousands of dollars into you, and he just met you just off your looks. That's what I'm saying. I'm not, no names, but I even know a girl that do Uber, who I don't, and half jokingly says to people like, yeah, I'm just waiting on somebody to tip me $1 million. $1 million? To an Uber driver?
Yeah, but she thinks she pretty woman.
It's not happening. She's a very pretty young lady and everything like that. But at the end of the day, whatever what you're providing that person, I don't even know any billionaires that would get into an Uber and be like, "Oh, this ride was so great. I'm about to tip you $1 million and change your life." Unless they was on some shady shit. Because again, any billionaire that is gonna give you that is also gonna proposition you. Well, hey, why don't you come on back to the penthouse and share a drink, celebrate your newfound riches?
Definitely agree with that.
Like,
But I'm saying if what all you're saying is true, you keep spinning back to this. What you saying is true. What you want, the quickest and simplest way to achieve what you want is to just go the professional route.
but again, but taking it just out of me, if we're talking to other men, how can we tell them, okay, honestly, how can we tell, fuck other men? You got a son. How can we tell our sons, honestly, son, if you want to be in a relationship where you feel that you're getting exactly what you're paying for, you got to go the professional route.
No, I wouldn't tell my son that. I would just, but again, that, see, we still haven't dealt with the whole conversation because a part of the conversation that we did talk on, but we didn't really dive into is how big of a deal physical attraction plays into this. Because for both sides, because the more a man is physically attracted to you, the less of other things you have to provide him with. If he's super physically attracted to you, you ain't got to cook for him, clean for him, you ain't got to rub his back, none of that shit. You gotta be around and have sex for him and answer the phone when he calls. That's literally it. That's it. You ain't gotta do shit else for that man. He will give you money. He will take you out. He will show you off. All that shit. He will
Show
look.
you all.
He will look past your bullshit. All that shit. If he physically attracted to you enough. Same thing with women. With women, money is still a great equalizer with women. But one thing I'm not gonna act like is that physical attraction is not a huge thing. Like it's a huge thing. So when they super physically attracted to you, again, it takes down all the other things that they need from you. You know what I'm saying? So when they super physically attracted to you, you you ain't gotta pay. They are still, like you said, they'll keep struggling in their shit. They don't even want you to know that they struggling. They won't even tell you about the shit. They want to look good to you. They gonna fake the funk all the way. They gonna pull up with the car with the bad temp tags and be like, "Oh, I'm finna get them changed this Monday." When they
But
super,
what I'll say is that when they play it that way, more often than not, it's you know what I'm saying, a dude that got thousands of dollars or you know what I'm saying, to millions of dollars. That dude will say, okay, she is putting in that effort to show me she like me, and she, you know what I'm saying, she ain't asked me for shit, and I see her struggling. He'll say, you know what? He'll send her a cash app for $500. Like, here, pay half your rent. I seen you been struggling with that. I seen you been putting in overtime and still been able to go out, you know, and ain't made no excuse not to go out on a date with me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't made no excuse not to spend no time with me. You still did all that and said, all right, let me go spend some time with him, know him. You know what I'm
but
saying? And
again, they got to that point because she was hyper attracted to him. When she's not hyper attracted to you physically, she wants to see some other things. It will be other times when she do this to where like if you are older, she can be.
I think he died on me. Damn. But yeah, Chad, that's just what I'm surmising on. I'm just trying to figure out, like, at the end of the day, even to this point, oh, here he comes.
He done fucked up. I was like, got him again. I was like, got him again. Look at that.
I thought you froze up. I'm like, damn, got his ass.
Nah, that was you. You was like,
me and the chat was talking all shit over here.
I was like, got him again. Look at that.
But now, go ahead with your point.
I was saying that same thing with a man. When a man is with a woman, when a woman is super hyper attracted to you, it knocks down the monetary involvement that you gotta have, and like it makes it to where, like I said, you ain't gotta do shit but answer the phone and be around her. That's it.
Okay, I will go with you on that. But even to that same point, okay, a guy that you're not that attracted to approaches you, asks you for your number, and of course, yeah, he may have other qualities, but you're just not into him like that in order to, what I'm saying, take it to that level. Why even waste the time or even get him to invest or ask him to invest that much into you? Then, what I'm saying, you'd be like, I don't really, what I'm saying, I don't really want to give it to you like that. I was just hoping that you would give me the money and then we just be cool after that.
Women don't move. I don't know, man. I can't imagine a woman just thinking that a stranger who just met her Saturday texted her Sunday, and then she said, "Oh, I ain't into you like that. I was just hoping you would give me that, and we wouldn't have to do shit."
I tell you that it is like that, and what I've heard is they'll say, this came out of women's mouths. They'll say, "Well, I didn't ask you to ask me for my number. I didn't ask you to approach me. So yeah, this is the cost of you approaching me."
Right. Okay. And I agree with that. She's trying to be off-putting probably because she's not into him, right? But then when the nigga actually send the cash out, she's like, "Oh, I'm finna fuck."
Then it's, "Oh well, I'm out with my friends tonight, so I can't tonight, but I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow. Hit it up
And he
tomorrow."
gonna say, "Okay."
You know what I'm saying? It's, "Oh well, yeah, I gotta work all day, and I'm gonna hit you up after I get off work." Hit her up after she get off work. "I'm so tired. I got a headache. It was just a long day at work. Hit me up this weekend. We can do something this weekend." Hit up that, you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll push it off until they can't no more. Because either the nigga force himself on them or he'll just stop talking to him. And then you know what I'm saying, the lifeline is gone. So they'll be like, "All right, I guess let me just throw it at him just to get him back in the fold." And then we back to square one. You know what I'm saying? Like, why even waste that time? Like, if you are just looking for a guy that you're attracted to do those things for you, just sit back, keep going through what you're going through, wait until you meet the guy that you like, spend the time, you know what I'm saying, getting to know him and dating him and, showing him that you like him, like you would do for any guy that you're actually attracted to. And then let him step in, you know what I'm saying, step up when he feels ready.
I mean, a lot of women won't find that because women ain't attracted to a lot of niggas. All the women is attracted to the same few niggas.
I'll say that. That's definitely true. All the women love Chris Brown.
Chris Hobbs too. Come on, man.
I'm just saying.
I mean, that's fine. But you know what? As I examine the yeah, I ain't hearing that shit, bitch. You know. I ain't even heard.
You can't see me.
No. You can see that. So as I examine the whole scenery of this shit, look, I done had my little first shirt out here. Fuck it. I done had my first shirt. Straight the fuck up.
I mean, me too. I ain't gonna stunt and say I ain't had my first share. But it's like, even now when I'm like, okay, I want to be in a situation, where I want to be in a committed relationship. It's like, all right, I'll talk to a girl. I want to, get to know her. I want to take her out on dates. But instead of us actually being able to get to know her, I got to get to know her financial struggles And now because I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to get what I want from her, you know what I'm saying, even beyond the sex, I'm trying to get the committed relationship. Now I'm, you know what I'm saying, I feel obligated to do this and do that in order to appease her. But it's like, all right, when is it okay for me to be like, hold on, like where's what I'm asking for? You asking me to be understanding about your situation and everything like that, but I'm saying like I have needs too. I have wants too. I know they say I'm just a girl. Shit, I'm just a man.
Why you don't just ask for the shit when they ask for the shit?
Because then they fly off the handle.
Well,
They either ignore it or they fly off the handle. And the ignorance, I just be like, all right, well, I guess you're not trying to do it.
Me
Then
personally,
they end up getting blocked. Even the ones that fly off the handle. That's what I'm saying. They fly off the handle and oh my goodness, you want all my time. Again, they won't even frame it as. I have had a couple that framed it as all you want is sex, but it was most of the time they frame it as, well, you want all my time, but I'm busy and I'm doing this, and that. And it's like, well, you want all my money. I just went to work all day. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm busting my ass out here trying to convince people to buy cars. And you want me to spend, you know, a significant percentage of that on doing something nice for you, and you don't even want to come see me. You know what I'm saying? Like what if you really wanted to come see me, there would be no excuse. There would be no, you know what I'm saying, my kids, all my job, you would say, hey, whatever it is, I'm gonna make time to go see him because he did this for me.
but that's a big
And if
deal to
it's the
you.
money that you're attracted to, yeah, I want to make sure that I get more money from him. So if he gave me that, I'm a sacrifice whatever time I gotta sacrifice in order to go make sure that he's happy.
But that's a
He
big
feels
deal to you.
appreciated.
But that's a big deal to you because you truly don't believe you're gonna get what you want. I mean,
I can say that I have been in
if you
situations
truly
where I
believe,
haven't gotten what I wanted after I've done that. That's what I'm saying. I've made that offering and didn't get what I wanted, and I was like, and I confronted them and I said, hey, I did what you asked me for. Where's what I asked you for? I'll even give you a small example. I had a girl ask me for $50, and she was like, "All right, if you give me the 50, I'll come over and do something for you on that tip, on the sexual tip." All right, cool. Gave her the $50. First time it happened, gave her the $50. She came over. You know what I'm saying? We did, you know, we did what we had to do. Had a good time, right? Then she asked for it again, right? So I gave her the $50. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, same arrangement. You gonna slide over, whatever it is.
New users pay just $72.99.
Hit her up that night. It's her phone's off. Miraculous.
bro, because that was a test. Because what you were supposed to do, this is what you were supposed to do. Look, bro, look, I'm trying to look. I'm always gonna say do the right thing, but you already know my saying. But I also tell niggas you gonna do the wrong thing. At least do that right too. If you gonna be dealing in that type of dealing with a bitch, what you were supposed to say is be like, what you're supposed to say is, nah, bitch, you can just have the 50 that time. You're supposed to be like, nah, bitch, you cool. You can just keep that 50.
But the context of this situation is this is a professional. So the context of this is that before this, the arrangement was strictly professional. It was I hit you up, you come over, we do what we gotta do, I pay you. Cool. This was some I'm not even hitting you up type shit. Like she needed some shit. And she was like, hey, can you help me out? And I was like, all right, and she offered that. So it's like, so that's what I'm saying. The second time it was I hit her, you know what I'm saying, she told me, all right, cool, I'll come through that night. And you know what I'm saying, I text her and the phone's off. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. I hit her up the next day. Oh, I fell asleep. My phone died, blah, blah. All right, I hear you. She said, oh, I'm gonna slide through the night though. That night came. I'm hitting her up. She heard nothing from her. I'm like, all right, at this point, like, I'm like, all right, she really ain't trying to do it. I was about to block her, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna give her one more chance. Third day come. She like, nah, for sure. I'm gonna come through tonight. What time you want me to be there? I'm like, all right, this is the time I'm gonna be at home. Make sure that you be there. Cool. Didn't show up. I blocked her. Because I'm like, at the end of the day, what's the point of you wasting that time? Like, if you wasn't really going to come through, but you want me to come through, don't ask me for shit.
Bro, but
if you're not going to hold up, if you going to offer that to me, if you're going to offer something to me, give it to me. And oftentimes in situations, even outside of that, when bitches ask you for $500 or anything really over $200, anytime they ask you for a large sum of money, they know. Yeah, I'm supposed to get this nigga some pussy. I'm really supposed to fuck this nigga tonight. Because $1,000 is
exorbitant.
$500 is a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm not talking to Drake. I ain't talking to the owner of a McDonald's even. I'm talking to the motherfucker that do the fries. I'm just attracted to him. He cute to me. I'm in the bitch's mind frame. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you asking, you know what I'm saying, how can you expect that nigga to be of any, you know what I'm saying, real lifestyle change for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, but the nigga that actually owned the McDonald's, yeah, you're not attracted to him, but he could change your life. So there also has to be a balance. It's like, yeah, of course you're not going, if you're not super attracted to him, no, you don't have to force your body in order to be, you know what I'm saying, romantic with him or intimate with him. But I'm saying, if you find a dude that's attractive enough for you, that he get those, he can get your cockles warm.
You need to earn more cash back.
Like,
And more cash.
and especially if you in a situation where you need a little help and he can help you. If you gonna ask for that up front,
more opportunity to make more money. And you can get more instantly.
Put that shit on the table.
You can instantly get back to.
Don't act like, you know what I'm saying, he can't act like the man is being offensive because he's like, so come back to my house tonight, or because then they want to turn around and be like, well, you don't even know me, but you want to fuck on me, and I could have blah 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 disease, and we ain't been tested. And it's like, you don't know me, I could be a scammer, I could be putting blood money in your account. You don't know where my money come from. You don't know how I got it, none of that shit. But you just want some of it because you see I got it.
But that's literally how they feel. Everything you said is how they feel about.
I know it works both ways, but again, there has to be a balance. Because even still, even if a nigga's getting money, he has to understand that, hey, at a certain point, yes, if I really like this woman, I gotta be, just like you said, I gotta contribute more and more. Because I gotta show her how committed I am to her. What kind of committed? I just keep, sending her little twos and fews. If I'm really committed, shit, hey, don't worry about your rent this month. I got you. Because we locked in like that. But there are very few niggas that you gonna just meet. That's what I'm saying. It's like, how many niggas you know that would just meet a girl and be like, yeah, I'm gonna pay your rent? Outside of the niggas on YouTube. Not televisions.
He ain't gonna just say it, but depending on how bad he wants from her, depending on how bad he wants what he wants from her, he'll do it. And that's something that I've been spending on a lot lately. Like, women will always kind of have the upper hand in situations like this because the things that we want from them, we want more than the things that they want from us. So whatever you want from that woman, you want it more than she wants the money from you.
That's true.
Your level of desire for what she wants, what you want for her, I'll just say it's a 7. Her level of desire is a 5. She's willing to do this. Like, they are always willing to kind of pass it up because there's always a fucking nigga. It's always a nigga willing. Now
It is always a nigga willing.
It don't
But
always be
again,
the nigga. It don't
even
always
then,
be the
it's
nigga they
them
want it
digging
to
through the
be.
99% of niggas that. But again, even with niggas that are willing, there's only still 1% of niggas that are willing that actually can. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of niggas that
Yeah,
are saying,
and it's only
yeah,
1%
I
of
would pay her rent, but I'm saying realistically, a lot of these niggas can't pay they rent and another bitch rent. That's what I'm saying.
it's a lot of
I'm
niggas.
talking about in a realistic sense. Yes, we will sit and cap amongst our homeboys and be like, hey, bro, yeah, her, shit, yeah, I pay whatever in order to be with her. But in reality, when he go up and talk to her, he gotta work him with.
That's you, boy. That's that nigga. He on the west side. I'm on the north side. We being outside. Yeah.
My bad. All my devices dying back to back and shit.
Damn. All the devices dying. All of these bitches lying. All of these niggas dying. All of the people crying. Yeah. All of my niggas slide in and out the avenue. What it moves is what we say in the loop. Who the fuck is you? Damn, it's the zoo. Damn, serving them up with them clips. We do it quick. Damn, don't get your ass clipped real quick. You nigga get this guns through. Don't get it twisted. Damn, don't get it blitzed. Don't get it blitzed. Oh, damn, we the best on the charts. Yeah, we the best in that art. Yeah, we the best, we the shit. Damn, we the shit, we the fart. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Everything that I say, everything that we like. Nigga, we do not play. Hey, shit, get into chips like Frito Lay. Damn, what do we do? Damn, bitches you running up to me. I'm like, hey, Olay, hey, come on back. Damn, we spin again. She brings a friend. Get into the lane like a lady. Ooh, damn, again. You know what I meant to say. You know what I meant to say. Fuck it. I had something
Yeah,
there.
you did. He was flowing. But yeah, my bad. Before my shit died, what I was just trying to say is like, hey, like I understand the dynamic in the game that you got to play. But yeah, like if you struggling as a woman, especially as a black woman out here, I'm not saying that you got to settle for the ugly nigga in the hood. You know what I'm saying? But
Stop. Before you finish your point, though. Why the fuck not?
I mean, he should be on your consideration list because you never know what the fuck
Literally.
he could do. That's what I'm saying. You never know what he cooking up in his basement. He might have a $1 million idea with his ugly ass.
Oh, shit. Just fuck Buddy chances up real quick.
But again,
Man, that's
I
crazy.
don't want to I don't want women to think that us as men or black men are saying like, oh, if we're unattractive to you, you still need to give us a chance because you just got to get to know us. I'm not
If you just get to know me.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying, but if you are genuinely attracted to me and you're willing to say, all right, I want to communicate with you on a regular. We texting, we FaceTime, and all that. You call me
Well, then that's,
handsome.
but based on what you just said, though, genuine attraction is only off rip.
You said what?
Based on what you said, genuine attraction is only off rip. So based on what you're saying, genuine attraction is really only physical attraction.
But again, yes, if you're physically attracted to me enough, that's what I'm saying. There has to be a point on your scale where you say, all right, this is the point where I'll start saying that nigga ain't got to pay my bills before I let him take me out on a date. I'm not gonna make it super hard. I'm not gonna give him every excuse in the book for him to take me out on a date.
At what point is that gonna be if that's the case? If that's how y'all fucking started off?
That's not how we start off. That's what I'm saying. Again, I don't necessarily come into situations saying, "Oh, I'm gonna pay your bills or I'm gonna pay your rent." Blah blah. I'm not saying that I've never said that, but I don't go into most situations like that because again, I'm not here to be your financial savior.
Would you say it? Would you say it to get what you want?
Yeah, I've said again, the times that I've said it, I thought it was a quick way for me to get what I want.
Did you get what you want in them situations that you said?
We never got to the point of me paying her rent.
Don't miss this WNBA.
But you never had no intentions of doing it anyway.
Rising star.
I mean, depending on what I got before, again,
Has there
my
been a time where you said it
well, no, but
with
I'm
no
saying
true intentions of doing it?
my intention would be to do it after I got what I wanted. So if she did X,
You think
she
you're
would
fine
get
after
Y.
a car accident until this happens.
So would you be in a committed relationship with a woman who literally, when you said that to her, said, okay, fuck all the day shit, come over Monday, let's do X, you do Y, and let's just keep doing X and Y until Kingdom Come?
Sounds like a marriage to me.
They walk away from what seems like a minor accident thinking everything is okay. Maybe a little
Does it not?
maybe some minor damage to their car, but nothing.
No,
Chat,
it
talk to
does.
Chat, talk to
It
me.
does. It does, but what it does is, but what it also sounds like is that you have a very unrealistic view on the nature of women. It's just not how they behave.
That is how they behave. That is how married women behave. Exactly.
No, but not in the conversation. Not in the conversational tone that you talking about.
But again,
The
because
only
most
women
women that
on
make it
stop,
to
stop,
that
stop, stop.
point don't
The
start
only
off
women you
at
can,
that point. That's what I'm saying.
the
They
only
don't
women you
come.
can talk, the only women you can talk to like that is professionals.
But no,
And like you said,
there are actual women that are not professionals that come that will approach that when a man approaches them, this is their conversation. They will say, "Oh, of course, I'm not saying I don't like you. I'm just saying that in order for you to get, and again, this is paraphrasing, but they would say in order for you to get what you want from me, you got to jump through all the hurdles that I would ever want you to jump through first. Not necessarily that you give me some of it, but that you start jumping through all the hurdles I would ever want you to jump through, and then once I feel like I'm finally established, if I feel like it, I give it to you."
I can't imagine that. I heard you, but bro, that's why I speak to the physical attraction, because I'm not saying that it's a female has never not played hard to get with me or nothing, but honestly, bro, when I think about my track record, I never really. I feel like it's always either been a fur, you know what I'm saying? Either.
Again, but I will say I've told you that it's because they were physically attracted to you. You were a 6 foot black dude, black nigga with locks. Like that's what I'm saying. It's like you had a run.
I'm still in my run.
No, I'm saying like the archetype had a run. You know what I'm saying? Like
We still running this bitch.
and to be honest with you, yeah, there is still affinity among women for tall black men with locks. Like
we the shit too legit to quit every time I spit around the bitch.
so yes, in situations like that. But again, that proves my point. Because most of the instances that you're talking about, you told me that you didn't have to spend no money. You didn't really even have to give them much conversation. They was just ready to go.
I did give conversation though. I like talking. Shit.
You also told me that you have dated single mothers that, of course, was still in a similar situation and didn't have no daycare for their kids, but they was like, you know what, my kids can survive for 30 minutes while I go get what I need.
And also one that was swarping down. She couldn't get no babysitter for her kids as I was dropping her off home. And then we was just literally talking, vibing on the way to the crib. Then got there, and all of a sudden she grabbed her kids and dropped them off to her daddy house. Oh, I thought you couldn't find a babysitter though.
But again, that's what I'm saying. It's like, why even play that game? That's my real question is like, for women, is like, why even play that game? This isn't even to bash women, but it's like, if you trying to achieve a certain outcome, you trying to achieve this man coming into your life, taking care of you financially, why does it seem unreasonable that man say not? And again, they always bring up the what you when men say what you bring to the table, but we're not asking that in a sense of do you cook, do you clean, do you know what I'm saying? It's more of a all right, if I start investing in you, am I investing in an empty asset, or is this something that I'm going to get a return on?
See, but
Like,
you can't speak for all men, because me personally, if I don't ask that question, I never have.
You don't
But
ask it to yourself internally?
I don't about the women. Yeah, maybe internally. I cannot say that I don't ask myself internally.
That's what I'm saying. Not all of this is expressed between men and women. This is obviously what we do when we do this podcast. We express things that people aren't comfortable expressing to each other. So we're gonna bring those ideas to the forefront.
I will say that I ain't never asked a girl that. I have thought about it internally, like you said. Of course I pondered on these things, but I'm just gonna say that me personally, I cannot sit here and say that when I think about if I were to ask a woman, what does she bring to the table? That I'm necessarily speaking about it in that regard, like investment wise, or how can she help me financially and all that. I am one that's thinking about it from a domestic point of view, because I very much believe this in my heart. The more domestic responsibility that can get taken off my plate, the more high level intellectual money making responsibilities I can take on.
But again,
because the flow, just hear me out. The flow of the day is dependent on domestic responsibilities as well. Because a man can only work so many hours in a day if he gotta still go home and cook for himself. And still gotta go home and get his own clothes ready for the next day. Still gotta, you know what I'm saying? And he can't pick up the extra days on the weekend because he gotta do laundry, gotta cut his grass. You know what I'm saying?
But I will even say to what you're saying, women will say, well, why should I commit to all that if you're not paying my rent, if you're not taking care of my car note, if you're not paying my utility bill, if you're not making sure my car get registered, giving me the car that I want, so on and so forth. They'll say, yeah, all that is fine, but I'll do that after you provide all of this for me.
At their own house and not living with you.
Right. That's why I say, that's what I'm saying. And y'all just start talking. This not even, I'm not even talking about if y'all been in a relationship. If y'all been in a relationship, none of this matters. None of what we're talking about matters.
But I still feel the conversation is disingenuous because very few men ever have provided a woman's full lifestyle. I mean, like even if I just deal with us, like, bro, again, it ain't like we're virgins, bro. So, and we've never really had to facilitate a woman's entire lifestyle to get the things we want out of her.
But again, I'm not saying we have. I'm not saying that most men don't.
No, I'm just saying. I understand what you're saying and point and context of the conversation. What I'm saying is that this whole conversation really is mostly conversational because most men have this conversation and then go get off of the podcast and get off the internet and go have sex with a woman that they not fully providing their lifestyle for. They may have done something for her once or twice, but they is not fully providing this woman lifestyle.
But again, that's what they value. Because they're like, I can go
on the internet.
No, what I'm saying is off the internet, what you just said, they value the ability to hit that woman up and be able to get what they want on the spot, on call. No matter what time, no matter when they want to pull up, where they at, they can say, hey, I want you to come through. I'm about to pull up. And that girl will go home, you know what I'm saying, or figure something out, or he'll, you know what I'm saying?
Even if it's professional, after that nigga get off the podcast and he gonna deal with his professional. Yes, he pulled up with a monetary device.
I'm saying even if we take it out of non-professional, that's what I'm saying. Yes, professional, yes, we already can establish that professionals gonna do what they gotta do for their money. But I'm saying a
No, that's not the
non-professional.
point I'm making right now. That's not the point I'm making right now. I'm saying that even if he pulls up on a professional with money, he's still not facilitating her full lifestyle. She technically still just falls in under a girl that, yeah, you did something for her a few times.
But no, but I'm saying, so even Cardi B said this when she was on that podcast, and she was like, I want to be a wifey, but I also want to be an eater. Because what she said is, look, I watched porn and I watched all this, and I've been watching podcasts. What niggas love the most is they eater. They favorite eater, they hate to lose her. They cry over her.
Edge portable Wi-Fi hotspot that people wish they found out about sooner. With this pocket
So it's
Wi-Fi,
like,
you can simply stay connected.
Debatable. That's debatable.
But why should your internet be
I know a lot of niggas when they lost their, I'm not saying cried, but when they lost their favorite eater, they was distraught.
Maybe I'm focusing in on the cry too much. Maybe I'm just keying
They was
in on that
distraught.
point too much. Yeah, maybe I should just say like, yeah, we fucked up behind it. We like, damn, bitch.
Like, damn, like niggas, damn, I lost my favorite eater, bro. Damn, like that shit crazy. Like, and that's true. So knowing that's true, it's like, all right, maybe you should, if you need it that bad, maybe you should become that nigga's favorite eater.
You think that's what she was going for?
No, it's not what she's going for. But again, what she also wasn't going for was being late on her rent and about to be kicked out. What she also wasn't going for was her lights getting cut off. What she also wasn't going for was being hungry every fucking day.
And she down 70 mil.
So it's like I
I
sympathize with the fact to say like, nah, like, because again, I have a sister, I have a mother. I don't want to have to tell them, hey, if you struggling, you might want to.
Call me. Don't call me.
I mean, call me, but it's only a certain amount of help I'm gonna give you. Like, because after a while, I'm be like, I'm not your provider.
Yep.
The person that should be providing for you should be inside of you.
Barely your husband.
Like, what are we talking about? I'm not your daddy. I don't have any obligation to you.
I still just think that the major emphasis is that a lot of the monetary involvement that if a woman is like hyper requiring has to do with a tax because you're not hitting her physical aesthetic. That's what I've seen and studied in this shit. And then I also feel like monetary contribution comes natural for a man when he fucking with a woman. Now, of course, there are a lot of men that just can't do it and they just be around. But when a man has some money, he has some disposable income, and he has a woman he's fond of, really, he's just gonna be compelled to be like, "Hey, you good? Let me." Or sometimes he may not even ask. He'll just send it like her bitch, like not even a her bitch like Andre type of way, but like
I got you.
Just the same way. Look, in the same way, a woman after a man does so many things, she be like, "Damn, I gotta get this nigga some pussy." That's the same way a man, like after a woman that fucked him so many times, did some shit, rubbed his back. You know what I'm saying? He like.
But again, they're only appreciative of the fact that they had to give up that pussy if his sex is good. That's what I'm saying. So it's like if his sex is bad, then they be like, well, damn, I wasted all that time, and then they want to stop talking to the nigga. And then it's like, well, nah, like you wasted.
I feel like even if the sex bad, I ain't gonna lie. Even if the sex is bad, if the nigga is still hitting all them prerequisites, she gonna still let that nigga fuck. She just gonna be like I said. She's gonna be very much in that mind frame. No, she gonna be very yeah, probably. But I still say she gonna be very. Even if she don't cheat, she gonna very much be like, fuck. I gotta give this nigga some pussy. Like she gonna just look at sex as a chore now.
But that's what I'm saying. Then we in that same situation I was saying about that lady of, well, damn, all right, I keep having sex with this nigga. Now this nigga done fell in love with the pussy. So now he want to marry me. Get him. You see this slippery slope that it goes down on both sides. That's what I'm saying. It's like
she gonna have to make her decision. She gonna like, well, if this nigga want to marry me, do I want to take the steady contribution and provision, or do I? Because I ain't gonna lie, I understand how important sex is for a man. I get that. But for a woman, like if a nigga is doing everything else in the sex bed, I feel like not getting married is just stupid as hell. Because you're saying that the reason is because you're not getting. That's like to me, like I get that sound like kind of like yeah, that sound like kind of hoey. Is that not slutty as fuck? The reason you don't want to get married is because this nigga ain't choking you enough. Like what, bitch?
Man, as much as I would like to sit here and be PC with you and say, yeah, they shouldn't be like that. Deep down, they all like that. Like they all have that slutty mentality of they want a man to be, because that's part of sexual attraction. They want a man that they're
I mean,
sexually attracted to.
I have no issue. I have no issue spitting in your mouth. I'm just saying the nigga that's don't that, I'm just saying the nigga that don't do it is what I'm talking about. I'm saying like I just still feel that silly as hell. Like, man, if that nigga doing what he need to do for you, man, go ahead, go on somewhere with that nigga. Real
Dog,
thing. Like,
you
cause
made me do the Jordan glasses throw. That's crazy.
how fucked up the game is, bro. Like, man, if that nigga handling business for you, go on somewhere with that nigga. Just go on get. That's what they used to say. They used to say in Mississippi. Go on
I mean,
get.
I would definitely say go get, but again, we in 2025 where we're worried about women's happiness as well.
Oh,
If we was in
brother, you on the wrong podcast.
what the rest of us are in 2025.
Brother, you on the wrong. Brother, you in the wrong heat.
The rest of y'all back in the 50s. But I'm saying
You in the
like
50s
they
too. Oh, am
is
I in the
up.
50s?
You're in the 50s.
Oh, fuck.
I'm in the 2025s because I know that these bitches want to be happy too. So they want to have their cake
No, I know they
and eat
want to
it
be happy.
too.
No, I don't. I know they want to be happy.
They
Roll
want
that
to
shit,
have
brother.
they want to have their cake and eat it too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Damn. How the bitch want her cake and eat it? What the fuck that sound like? That bitch is a dyke. How the fuck she want her cake and eat it too? How this shit sound like? That shit don't sound right. That shit just rhyme like I got this light on cause it is two night, like one night or three night we get into hot shit. It's just young hopper up on these mic. Damn, she want her cake and eat it too. She fat, she want her cake and eat it too. Damn, tell the bitch take a break. Mike pulling around, jump on the boat in the lake, and that bitch go ahead and sink. Damn, the bitch want her cake and eat it too. Damn, what that shit sound like? The bitch is a diet. Man, what the fuck? She want a bunch? Might as well go on head carpet munch. Damn, hop on the bus. Damn. This bitch is greedy. She want her cake and eat it too.
hey,
Damn, that shit outrageous. But the
that's
point
what
I'm
I'm
making,
saying. Like, so in that situation, they're like, all right, yes, he's doing for me, but if he's not also good, if he's not also satisfying me sexually, then I shouldn't be obligated to commit to him. I should just be able to, you know what I'm saying, give him, even if, you know what I'm saying, give him what I want to when I feel like giving it to him.
I heard it, but I
And
mean, when I,
he should just give whatever he's given as offering for the privilege.
oh, you're saying that that's their mentality when they not satisfied sexually with them.
Right.
Yeah, because I heard a lot of married couples speak on this topic. Um, Again, that's how I was even able to say that sex becomes a chore for them because just hearing them talk about it. Yeah, when they are not satisfied with the man sexually, Sex is a chore for them, and they definitely withhold. And yeah, they only fuck when they just feel like you. They just feel compelled to, like, damn, man, this nigga. Hey, and then when you marry, they feel less and less compelled to fuck because now they feel like, oh well, we're married now. It's just your job. This just your job number two. You know what I'm saying? You don't ask to fuck your boss when you know what I'm saying. So why you gotta fuck me when you pay the bills? Just another job. You got one job that gives money and one job that takes money. Same shit.
He like, because my other job paid.
Okay, this is your business. It costs money to run a business.
Oh, see, it went from a job to a business. Ah, shit. See,
Yeah. She gonna spend it. I'm telling you. I'm not saying I agree, disagree, nothing. I'm just playing the full side of the spectrum to just show how this shit really go down, bro. Like that shit don't go down exactly like that, bro. Like I still thorough stand. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like one thing that I just feel like, just to make the conversation personal, not to make it too personal, but like because it started with that post on Facebook that you posted. It's just, bro, like you are not willing to do a social experiment in your own life.
so this goes into what Damo said.
No,
No, this goes into what Damo said. So
First,
I'm gonna let you. No, I'm gonna let you go ahead and go. I'm just saying that what you about to say is what Damo said. Go ahead.
you're just not willing to do a social experiment in your own fucking life to see the pedigree in which I speak, first of all. And then second, to show the true nature of people and especially women and even maybe yourself. I mean, there's just a shallowness associated with human nature, period. It just is. And I bet if you took 6 months, full on dedication to the gym.
I knew he was gonna say that, chat. Hey, chat. I knew he was gonna say that.
4 months,
I knew
6
he was
months,
gonna say that, chat.
6 months, full dedication to the gym, bro. I'm talking every day. And the days you feel hella tired and don't want to lift a run, just go there and stretch, nigga. Just stretch for 45 minutes. Just hear
But
me out.
hold
Listen,
on, I'm gonna let you finish. But
no,
I wanna make something clear.
You're not finna let me finish because you
I am
already
gonna
cut
let
me
you.
off.
I'm gonna let you finish.
No. You gotta let me
I just
finish.
gotta make something clear.
Here
I just
you
gotta
go.
make something clear real quick.
Here you go, bro. Here you go. Go ahead,
So,
make your 1,000 excuses.
For the chat,
Don't make 1,000
there's
excuses.
not 1,000 excuses because this is
Yes, it is.
good advice from my brother.
No, it's not, bro.
It
Because
is.
it ain't even good. You ain't let me finish the advice, bro.
Let me just clear this up real quick, because I don't want the chat to think that I'm out here not doing my thing. Like I pull some fine shits, like looking like this. Okay, I'm not saying that he's wrong in saying that if I dropped some pounds, got the 6-pack, all that good shit, like that I wouldn't get more fine shits. But that's not necessarily what I'm looking for. I'm not necessarily looking for a fine shit because fine shits are expensive.
Can I finish my point, bro?
But yeah, go ahead with your point.
And then I got something to say about your point. You take 6 months full dedication to the gym. Nigga, in the days that you don't lift and run and all that, just go there and stretch, nigga. 6 months full dedication. Lose. What you about now? 250? 240?
Come on, man. I'm like 220.
No, sir. No, sir. You're about 240.
Short.
No, you're about 240, bro.
Telling you, I'm only 220.
I'm telling you, bro.
I just weighed myself.
I was gonna say, when last time you on scale?
I just weighed myself yesterday.
Well, if you on 220, it ain't as bad as I thought. But I would still say, nigga,
No,
40
I mean,
pounds.
I
would
definitely
say
can.
40 pounds.
No,
I would say
my
40 pounds,
challenge,
bro.
my challenge throughout my weight loss journey has been toning it up. It's not, it
No,
hasn't necessarily been losing the weight. I can lose weight. It's
no,
more
you need to
about,
lose some weight, bro.
no, I lost weight. That's what I'm saying. Because there was a time in my life where I was close to 300. I was like 280, 290, pushing 300. And I
Man, you
got
need
all
to
the way,
come on. You need to
and
come on down, bro.
I dropped like 80 pounds in a year.
Well, bro, you're still not hearing me, bro. The
And I've been
goal
able
should not
to,
be the goal.
maintain
The
right
goal should
here.
not be. The
But
goal
I'm
should not be.
saying, of course, with me toning up, that will come with me losing more weight. But I'm saying is that was always where I stopped at. Is because I be in
Chat,
the toning phase and I be
chat,
like,
chat.
hey man,
Let me tell y'all a story.
I know my life.
It's a story about
I
something
know
that
my
everybody
body.
has. Oh, and you say, what does everybody have? I mean, everybody got eyes. Everybody got a nose. Everybody got mouth. Everybody got an asshole.
What else they got?
But that's what everybody else got. Uh, uh. Excuses.
And you know what else we all got?
Excuses. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
And you know what else we all got?
Excuses.
And you know what else we all got?
Excuses. Can I at least get to the verse? Yeah. Excuses. When you not winning, excuses. Hey, they just like opinions, excuses. Man, you need to stop, son, excuses. Seem like everybody got one.
You know what else we all got?
Excuses.
Middle fingers.
Excuses.
I got a lot of middle fingers for the haters.
Excuses. Now we gotta rap because of that.
By the way, just so y'all know, I'm married to the game.
Yeah. You seen that? I looked right past him. He like, damn, he looked through me. Excuses. Why that boy flicked me off? I was like, sir, excuse me? What the fuck was that about? I'm just rapping. This shit just coming out my mouth. And you know it's the truth. But I ain't got a bunch of excuses like you. Excuses. Put your hands up. Hey. Excuses. We need these in the chat. Put them lighters up in the chat. Excuses. Light your blunts up. Excuses. You ain't firing up, John. What's the matter? Oh, you already lit up. Excuses. We gonna take that to the booth. We taking that one.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna take you up on this, but we're gonna get the chat involved. Hey, we get 100 people. We get 100 people in the chat. I will live stream 6 months in the gym. $100 people in the chat.
And it's got to be the theme song to every reel.
I got
I'm
you.
gonna get it done. You
I
think I'm
got
playing
you.
about this shit? I'm coming back to this. What's this?
Let's see if the people really fuck with us. Let's see if the people really want to see this change and they think you right. But even to your point though, that's what I'm
see
saying.
how
Is like,
you see what he does? He wants to put the blame on the chat. He wants to put the leverage on the chat instead of putting the leverage on himself. That sounds like a man full of excuses.
Your vehicle can get you from A to B, so why stop there?
We want to see it go.
anyway.
I'm just saying.
But to your point, I get that. But again, that's if my aim is to get better quality as far as looks on a more consistent basis.
Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something? And you might not want to hear this. Lose your weight improves quality of lifestyle all around the board. It's not gonna just be it's not just gonna be and the way women look that you get better. It's just gonna be better lifestyle women, period. Women who are living better lifestyles, women who are just more rounded, because even those women are shallow too. Even those women are shallow. Even spiritual, well-rounded women that give a fuck about other people are still shallow. So it's not just gonna be better looking. You're gonna be able to breathe better, walk better, work longer, sleep less, all that type of shit. And then you said about the money that potentially can lead to more earnings, especially if you get a woman that's willing to take a bunch of domestic responsibilities up off you. Now, instead of having to, you ain't gotta stop and go pick up no takeout. She got you on the plant-based diet. You don't even know what the fuck you eating. It tastes good. It tastes like what you used to eat, but it ain't what you used to eat. She handling that for you. Now you can focus on making more money. You ain't gotta take Nino to the vet. She got it. You don't gotta walk him. Shit. She doing all of that. Now you can make more money. Better quality of lifestyle, period. Now you can live in better spaces. Now you're making more money in a year or two. Now you have so much money that you can afford to not go to work as much. Now you're a salary job and you be in that motherfucker 35 hours, and the other time you at the studio working on what you really want to do. To try to make at least one high quality music product.
So you know what all of this is? If a woman is saying this is why she doesn't invest fully in a man or doesn't spend time with him. What was that song you just sang? Excuses.
Now I gotta make it. It's gonna fuck your head up.
But on a serious note, it go on both sides. Like, yeah, I can sit here and make all the excuses about why I haven't lost weight, blah blah. But they can sit there and make all the excuses why they can't spend time with a nigga in order to get him to lose weight. Why they can't come
But
into a nigga's life.
I'm saying,
But hold on. Why they can't come into a nigga's life and say, all right, I see that he's struggling with weight loss, so let me help him. Let me come into his life and make sure he's not eating takeout every day. Let me come into his life and say, let me go to the gym with him, or let me come into his life and help make his lifestyle healthier, and not
what do you
necessarily.
think you will find a woman that might want to go to the gym? Might it be the gym?
You meet him at your job. That's what I'm saying. It's bitches that you'll see at your job that will be attracted to you.
Are you trying to tell me it's more likely you are gonna find a bitch that'll go to the gym at your job than just the gym?
I'm not saying that. What you're saying is I'm looking for a bitch that wants to go to the gym. I'm
No,
saying
you
I'm
said that.
no.
You said that.
Listen. What I'm saying. What I'm saying is at the end of the day, why doesn't it click in a woman's mind to say, okay, I see him struggling with weight loss. Not that he's going to the gym. I see him in the gym struggling with weight loss. He's at my job, and every day I see this nigga eat 3 cheeseburgers. But I think he kind of attractive. I think he cute. And I see something. I see something in him, and I think I want to have a relationship with him. Why not go to that man and say, "Hey, instead of you eating,
Brother,
instead of you eating
brother,
these cheese, listen, instead of you eating these cheeseburgers today, I made an extra salad at home. Why don't you go ahead and eat this today?"
but brother, you're having a conversation about you being upset about female nature. Women just don't move like that.
They
This
do.
is
If they care about you, they will. That's what I'm saying. I
that's
have
after they
seen.
already cared about you. They're not gonna do that about no stranger.
No, they will do it for if just same thing that you said. If they are attracted to you enough, and again, that attraction doesn't always have to. Their physical attraction isn't always based off of the mainstream attraction. That's what I'm saying. It's not always based off of, oh, he looks like Chris Brown. There are women that are chubby chasers. There are
Yes,
women.
there are. I know a prominent one, and it hurt, bro. I know a crazy one. I know one that's crazy. I be like, bro, what's up with this girl?
Like there are
What the
women
fuck?
that like a medium ugly. Like it was a girl that got on Pop the Balloon that was like, I like my dudes with a splash of ugly. Like Like it's not all girls looking for pretty boys, you know what I'm saying, or niggas with the 6-pack and no shit like that.
I'm
And again,
not saying that.
I'm not saying that you're saying that. I'm not saying that you're saying. I'm just using that as an example. Like, because that's usually what people think when men have this conversation and they're defensive about it. They're thinking, oh, what they're saying is I gotta have a 6-pack and I gotta have all the muscles and I gotta look like fucking Dwayne The Rock Johnson for them to want to fuck with me. And I know that's not what you're saying, but that's what I can, from my own experience, I know that's where the mind goes. But I can also say, taking a step out of it, no, what you actually saying is, no, show that you have some concern for your own health. Show some admittance that, hey, my lifestyle ain't the best, and I won't live long doing this shit. And I can go with you on that. But I will also say there are a lot of examples of women seeing men that are going through fucking drug problems and that they stay by their side. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I just love him so much.
Are those the women you looking for?
The caliber of women, yes.
That's the woman you looking for.
Yeah. Not to say that I do have a drug problem. It's not a drug, it's a plant. But you know what I'm saying?
Bro, just answer the fucking question.
But yes, I would want a woman that if I had a drug problem would be like, no, I'm not leaving him. I'm gonna make sure he get right.
That. I thought you were saying that you had a woman that found you in a drug problem and took you on.
Even if she found me in a drug problem, she's like, I know he's better than this. Let me clean him up.
And for you, you find women that don't think like that, disingenuous. You think it's wrong for a woman to say, I don't want no nigga no drug problem. I don't want no nigga who's struggling to make ends meet. For you, that's wrong for women.
Yes, because again, when a man say, I don't want no bitch that can't pay her rent.
Even accidents that seem minor can financially destroy you when the real.
No man says that though.
They do. They don't say it. They don't say that to women. They don't say that to women, but they say it to. We say it to each other. So we'll say, "Nah, I ain't gonna pay that bitch rent." Like, what you mean? I'm gonna pay that bitch rent? She don't even do this, and that for me.
Okay, I understand that, but what man said that he don't want a woman because she can't afford to pay her rent?
Then reality hit.
I mean, most of the time it's retaliatory.
Thank you.
I will give you that.
Thank you.
Most of the time it's retaliatory, but again, they still say it.
No, and the reason I got to hit on that note is to show the difference, to show what I was just talking about a few minutes ago, about how this conversation is turning into you just being upset about female nature. And that right there was a point, because you were saying that a man says this, that's not even a man's name. We don't even, bro, this nigga don't give a fuck if this bitch can afford her rent.
But what he does give a fuck about is, hey, bitch, if you can't afford your rent, when I invite you into my house, there should be no questions, concerns, or anything, because I'm providing what you want me to, what you need provided, which is a place to stay. Now you don't have to pay rent at all. I was already paying rent here. You know what I'm saying? But again, they don't jump to that conclusion. They say, well, I barely know that nigga. I barely know that nigga. I can't move into his house. I don't know him. I like having my own space, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, okay, you want your independence, but if you can't provide your own independence, you're asking me for assistance in your independence, which makes you
dependent.
The very thing that you're trying not to be.
Independence is impossible. Humans are creatures of dependency.
I agree with that. And that's why I would say, hey, if a medium ugly dude that you
if you semi-like is able to do semi something for you on the regular, you might as well take his ass. That's what I say.
And see if you can get him to do more.
Yes, and that's what I be trying. Okay, that goes back to my other conversation about how, for me, it's not about, ooh, let's take your money and my money and that. I'm like, I'm not trying to be offensive to you, young lady. But whatever woman I have chosen, with all due respect, I know I'm more competent than this woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I would hope that she thinks that as well, honestly. I would hope that she think that her man that she has chosen is more competent to her than her. Because how does she expect me to be a provider anyway? If she don't expect me to be more competent than her.
Nah, she
So,
want to be equal to you.
no, she don't. No, she don't. She wants me to
We
be her provider. So no. I've actually never had no girl tell me that. Like we don't really, me and my women really don't have these type of conversations. We kind of just fall into our natural flow of shit. You know what I'm saying?
which is how it's supposed to go. I will
We,
say that's how it's supposed to go. But
we kind of just we like I'm able to still operate in known unknowns. You know what I'm saying? There have been a few times I've had to be very direct, and I've seen the results of that, and I've seen how it play out, and that's why I say I do what I do and I live with the outcomes of it. You know what I'm saying? But for me, and what was I saying? We fall into the natural flow of things. Uh, I was saying I've never really had these conversations. I really don't have these type of conversations with my women.
because I mean, most of the time you
Hold
shouldn't
on,
have to.
wait a minute, what was you saying? Right before I said that?
I was just saying that's the way it's supposed to be.
No, I had said that. No, man. Oh man, what was you just talking about?
I was saying that oftentimes the conversation that you're talking about, that's how we got to here is an unspoken conversation. Like it's a
No, that's not what you were
Hey,
saying.
also, I
oh,
just found like wearing out.
That's not at all what you were saying.
But it does so much more.
That's not at
This
all
thing
what you were
shows
saying.
your
You were
credit
saying
score,
that.
you can get your credit card recommendations, and it shows you ways to save money.
Fuck.
See all you can do with the free experience.
Damn it.
Download it now.
Damn it, damn it, damn it.
so
I
if I
had
go
it.
back, my premise was basically that if because we had come to the point that if a man is semi ugly that you semi like, that you got to give him something. Like you got to go ahead and just take him. Like, because what are you withholding for? Oh, because
Nothing.
I said, see if he can do more.
Yes, I said because I said if he can do something for you on the regular, might as well take him. And then he said, see if he can do more. And I was like, he probably can, because that goes back into the other conversation of what we was talking about how I don't need a woman to match me financially and all that. I'd be saying that for me, I feel like I'm more competent than my woman, and she should feel like I'm more competent than her because she expects me to be a provider. And I'm like, well, if you think that I'm more competent than you, I'm trying to tell you, the best way for us to really get ahead is by putting the load on me. Like, I ain't saying you can't work at all, but if you could cut your work hours down to damn near just 25 hours a week, and use the
But in
rest of that time.
2025, that's what I
Just
was counting you
listen,
with.
I know.
In
Just listen.
2025, they want to be there. They would say, no, I'm if not as competent than you, no, I'm the more competent one. You're
Okay,
just
and then I go like
you're
this.
just the muscle.
I go like this. I go like this then. And it goes back to the whole another conversation I be having. This is why sex becomes such the forefront of the conversation. All right, well, it's like I be trying to tell bitches. I mean, I be trying to tell women that you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to tell they ass that sex is not the only thing a nigga give a fuck about. But in 2025, we deep down in our heart know that's the only action y'all gonna perform for us on a consistent basis. So that's why we harp on it. Y'all not finna cook for us no 3, 4, 5 times a week. Y'all not finna take all our domestic responsibilities on the regular. Y'all not finna be rubbing our feet no 2, 3 times a week. Y'all not finna do it. Only thing y'all gonna do for us consistently is have sex. Y'all will have sex 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe even 6 times a week. That's the only thing y'all will do. But deep down, the reason I know y'all do that, because deep down, y'all know that sex is actually an equal exchange. Y'all just know that we value it more, so y'all treat it like it's not an equal exchange. Because y'all willing to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I will. But when I say sex is the only thing that y'all willing to do on the regular. So that's why we be like, all right, well, if we do this, we gotta fuck. A nigga, if we knew that you would cook for us on a regular, you know, a nigga be like, well, shit, do this and then make me something to eat. But we know you're not even finna do that. So, what the fuck is the point?
I knew you was gonna help me with the laundry, something. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying.
You know
It's like
I know girls who clean houses for a living, and I tried to get them to clean my shit. They wouldn't. I'm like, what the fuck?
You ain't put no ring on my finger.
I'm like, oh, well, we might as well just fuck then. We might as well just fuck then. It pushes sex to the forefront of the conversation. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that ain't all I give a fuck about. But shit, that's the only thing you gonna do. So shit, that's the only shit I'm finna demand of you. Shit. Yes, I will do this and that if you gonna bust that shit open. Come on with it. Fuck it. Come on with it. I'm like, cause don't hit me with the hold on, let me go back to what was the beat? Hold on. Don't hit me with the what was that beat? Cause you know I ain't trying to hear that shit.
I don't even remember, but they would
Hold on,
definitely
I ain't
hit you
trying to hear
with it.
that shit. Hold on, wait a minute. They ain't finna hit me with that shit. Hold on.
Sing it for them.
Hold on. Is this it? Is this the beat? Yeah. Let me tell y'all a story, dog. You know what I'm saying? This is what a bitch gonna tell you when you ask her to do some shit. But really, it's about my brother. He full of them. You know what I'm saying? Some people got eyes. No, everybody got eyes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got hands. Everybody got mouth. Everybody got an asshole. But you know what else everybody got? Huh? Do y'all know what everybody else got?
What they got?
I'm gonna tell you. Excuses.
It's just all excuses, baby.
Excuses.
You know damn well you can drop your kids off. You know you ain't got to work late tonight.
Excuses. What I
You
say?
said you was free all weekend.
Yeah. Just when you're not winning. Excuses, they just like opinions. Excuses. Excuses.
You funny as hell, dog.
Hold on, what I say when you rapped on it? Excuses, broke him down. He like, damn, me see right through me. Excuses, he flicked me off. I'm like, sir, excuse me? Excuses, why you mad at me? Excuses.
What is wrong with this dude?
Don't hit me with a bunch of fucking excuses. Don't hit me with that shit, man.
Because if you don't like me like that, just
excuses. But
just
again,
leave me be.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. Everything, I ain't gonna lie, so much of the shit spin back and make the whole shit full circle. That's what I was trying to tell you, how important physical attraction plays in this shit. It becomes a trump card to a bunch of shit. She don't require half that shit when she's overly physically attracted to you. But when she's not, that's when she hits you with. She say, excuses. You know, she tell you, excuses. She say, excuses, yeah, we can chill. Excuses after you pay a couple bills.
She been on her period twice in 2 months.
Excuses, damn, I'm keeping that line. Hey, excuses. Boy, before you cheat, you gotta pay a couple bills. That's what they do. Okay, but again, that goes down to playing the rules.
You gotta buy an outfit before you go out.
So for a nigga that's gonna do that, how bad do you want what you want from her? Is you willing to pay that exorbitant fee to get what you want from her? Is it worth it to you? Shit. A lot of the time, the juice don't be worth the fucking squeeze. Sometimes
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Is like,
hold on, wait a minute. Before you jump, I'm just gonna say one thing. I'm not like other people. A lot of time the juice ain't worth the squeeze, but one thing I will say is I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say that sometimes the juice is worth the squeeze. Shit. Sometimes,
And
hey,
you're
after you jump
absolutely
through them
right.
hoops,
You're
sometimes
absolutely
after you
right.
jump through them hoops, getting what you want was worth it. Shit.
You're absolutely right. But at the end of the day, what that means is that it's a crapshoot on both sides.
But you
So
don't even know because you don't do this song came about because of the social experiment we was talking about. You're not even willing to put yourself in your own fucking
yes,
social
you can load the
experiment.
dice. That's what I'm not saying that you was wrong. I already said that I'm willing to go that route. But what I'm
No,
saying
you're
is
not.
that
Because you
I
said what you
just
need.
I just
You
said
said
it.
you
So
need
no,
you said
we're
you
not
need
playing this.
100 people.
We're not playing
You said
this.
you need a
I know
100
what you
strangers.
said.
You said
Yes,
you need 100 strangers who not more dedicated to your health than yourself.
I'm good. I'm
I'm
healthy.
good. Oh, you healthy.
I'm loaded Lux healthy.
Oh yeah.
So much money with Dorothy.
No, you dream girls.
But I didn't want to
Healthy. Healthy. Come on, brother.
Dream about your
Come
bitch
on,
tonight.
brother.
How about that?
Come on, brother. I guarantee you.
I'm not again. You again. We can hone in on that point, but that's not the point. That's what I'm saying. It's like because even still, my point after that was not every woman's aesthetic is for you to look. You know what I'm saying? For you to be 180 pounds or for you to be the right BMI for your size. Some women are attracted to your charisma. Some women are attracted like we said the other things. But I'm saying, but you have what little physical attraction they need in that situation to also for them to be like, all right, if he want to fuck, I'll fuck. Like that's what I'm saying. It's like bitches that actually like you, what they'll do is they'll come into your life and they'll fuck you, or even if they're not ready to fuck you yet because you haven't reached the physical aesthetic, they will do things in order to get you to that physical aesthetic so that they can't fuck you.
Ain't no bitch helping you lose no weight to get you to no physical aesthetic so they can fuck.
Yes, they will. I'm trying to tell you, I've watched bitches do it. I've watched bitches bring in lunches for niggas and be like, yeah, eat this instead of eating out all the time.
Oh, you okay? Oh yeah, okay.
Or be like, hey, I'm going to the gym afterwards. You want to go with me?
I ain't never heard such a thing. Now
I've
you're
heard bitches
fucking
say
lying.
that.
You're lying. I've
I've
never
heard
heard
bitches.
such a
I'm
thing.
not lying. I've heard bitches say that. Now again, the nigga wasn't. I'm now again. If you're obscenely large, no bitch is gonna walk up to you and be like, "Let's go to the." But if we're talking about niggas my size again. I'm not. I'm not that big. Despite how Hobbs is reacting right now and how niggas be talking,
You not that big because once you told me your weight, I was like, okay, that's not nowhere near as bad as I thought.
there are niggas
But I was
that's
like,
way bigger than me.
40 pounds, nigga, do you great. I swear, if you was 180, bro, you would see a whole different fucking transformation and how this shit go, bro.
I mean, again, and what you're saying is not even that I hit 180. I don't have to hit 180 to get there. What you're saying is if I start doing the actions toward going to 180, then from there, the bitch that will unlock that new level of me will come into my life. I'm with you on that. I'm not saying that that's not true.
So why you ain't doing it then?
One, I don't. I
Because you
mean,
care more about the conversation. Because a lot of this, because what I said way earlier, it's all conversational. It's all
no. I
bullshit.
mean, right now, I just don't have the motivation to do that. I don't.
Because in your mind, you want to meet the bitch first and have the bitch tell you, you know what, I really want to fuck with you, but you gotta lose some weight first, and then you gonna go to the gym.
No, I mean, I'm at a point in my life where I'm like, honestly, if a bitch tell me that she need me to lose weight, I'm 32 years old. I mean, yeah, I can lose the weight and maintain that shit, but eventually I'm gonna be right back to this. Like, it's genetic. I'm gonna
No,
be a thick nigga. Like
no,
that's
you
what it
need to. I ain't
is.
gonna hold you, bro. You need to read Atomic Habits, bro. You need to read Atomic Habits, bro.
I mean, that's just. I'm not saying that your mentality is wrong. I'm just saying that that's my mentality, and I'm not saying that I won't grow from that. I'm just saying right now that's my mentality on is that I'm comfortable enough with myself because there was a long time that I was self-conscious about it. Like I wouldn't go to the pool without a motherfucking shirt on, none of that shit. Like I wouldn't take my shirt off in front of nobody. Like now I'm comfortable with myself as a grown man to say, oh, hey, this is what I look like. Now, will I say there? You know, I'm not saying I can improve myself. Definitely, there are times where I'm like, yeah, I wish I, you know, if I lose a little bit of weight, I can look a little bit better. I can breathe a little bit better. Do this, do that. Put less pressure on my knees. All those good things. I have better. You know, I have less chance of high blood pressure. All the things that come with a healthier lifestyle
and better women.
But okay, so this is the question that I asked Damo. So if you are saying that the gym is a place to meet better women, describe this better woman.
The gym.
No, listen. If that's your example,
I'm not saying that.
If that's your example,
nope. Objection.
So where would I? So after as I'm going on this journey, where would I meet this caliber of woman at?
Possibly at new spaces as you're going on the journey, but guess this out. Potentially at old spaces that you were not having as much success in, but now, for instance, potentially your job, the same type of woman that wouldn't have went for you at first, now she will. You going there?
How would they know?
Well, they wouldn't. They would only know that version of you. But you would know. You would know this is the caliber of woman that would have said no to me X amount of time ago.
So in the case that it's an old space, I've told you this before. That's what I'm saying. If I go into this old space and this new version of me walks in that they see and she's super enthralled in that now, my first mindset is to say, well, then you really don't fuck with me, because if you really fucked with me, you would have fucked with me before this version of me. Because this version of me is the same version of me, just the version of me that decided to go to the gym.
And she gonna say, yes, you're right. I didn't fuck with the version of you that didn't give a fuck about his health and weight at first. But
no, she wouldn't say that. Don't be disingenuous and thinking that a bitch will actually give that away. That's not what she would say.
Okay, but check this out. She would say
she say no. I always cared, and I always wanted I always thought about asking you to go to the gym, and I was going to bring you this and start bringing you salads.
Why can't that be true? Why can't that be true?
A lot of things could be true. That's what I'm saying. I can say, yeah, and I was going to give you $1 million when you brought me that salad. But again, neither one of those things happened, did they? We can speak a lot of hypotheticals into the situation, but it's like, no, the fact of the matter is that, because again, it works the same way with men and money. Because again, if you say, all right, sir, you need to go out and grind and make $10,000 before you go out and find the woman of your dreams. He'll say, well, okay, I struggled and grinded to get $10,000. And all during that time, that same woman was standing right there watching me struggle and grind, and gave me no support, gave me no.
Again, that's not how women
gave
are.
Me no motivation.
Because anything else you saving or grinding for was not right there watching you. When you saved and grinded for that car, and the car was not right there watching you, cheering you on to save for it. The shoes that you trying to buy is not actively looking at you saying, come on, brother, come on, hurry up.
We're not talking about inanimate objects, though. We're talking about an inanimate object, an inanimate person.
Until you meet this woman, she's just as good as an inanimate object.
But no, you're talking about in new spaces. I'm talking about in old spaces. I haven't even tackled the new spaces yet. So what I'm saying is, you in this instance, you said you go into an old space, she sees this new version of you. Now, whether it's
I still do use same analogy. Go into an old space. You can go into the same shoe store you used to go into. Now you can afford more shoes, better shoes.
But I'm saying the woman that was sitting there, but I'm saying the woman that sat there and watched you, that said, all right, you got it. Again, we're gonna take it out of the weight loss example. She's seen you, she saw some attraction in you, but never said nothing until you came in and you was spending you bought a round of drinks for everybody in Create Space that night. And then she like, oh, hey, Hobbs, I really wanna spend some time with you. Take my number down. You're not gonna look at her funny?
No, I'm gonna take the number down. I'm gonna think what you're thinking, but I'm gonna take the number.
I mean, I didn't say you wouldn't take the number, but I'm saying you still wouldn't look. You still wouldn't. Not physically look at her funny, but you wouldn't feel some type of way about that.
I probably would, but I will always play me. I'm gonna always play it cool. I'm saying, okay, that's what's up. Yeah, I heard.
But I'm saying, how would you treat her afterwards? Would you treat her as if she down for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, would you give her all the requisite, you know what I'm saying, benefits of somebody that was there for you when you didn't have shit, when you couldn't buy no drinks for nobody but you and her?
I would say everything you was thinking is how I would think initially, and then I would give her an opportunity to see if she has changed behavior. So boom. For instance, if we exchange numbers, right? For instance, I'm not hitting her up. So we exchange numbers, then she hit me up. I say, what's up?
Nothing much. At the nail shop.
I'm saying, okay, that's what's up.
You want to pay for my nails?
No, a bitch ain't gonna do me like that. No. This is what she literally gonna do. If she come to me like that, I'm just gonna stop replying. A bitch ain't gonna do me like that. I'm just gonna stop replying. But if she say at the nail shop or whatever, that's cool, whatever. But she already knows she gonna have to come on some, oh, what you on is you trying to link type shit.
Okay, let's say she on that and she say, well, in order to link, you gotta buy me an outfit, get my hair done, get my nails done.
I have never in my life had that happen to me.
I'm not saying that you haven't experienced everything you're gonna experience. I'm asking a question.
I know that, sir. But can I just say one thing, bro? I know that I've not experienced everything that I have experienced. But can I say that at least if we gonna make a fictitious scenario around something,
have you not heard women say this?
Can I finish? We're gonna make a fictitious scenario around this. I still have to go through the mind frame based off of the analogies, based off of what's happening. It's just like if you're making a game plan for a football game, you still be basing it off of, the tendencies and the shit that normally happens when you interact with these players. So I'm like, normally what happens to me, that normally doesn't happen to me. A woman does not normally make me pay for her hair or buy her an outfit before we can go out on a date. That has never happened to me ever in my dating history, ever.
Maybe it's different experiences with different types of women, but that's where I would say I've heard those conversations not only in my own experiences, but I've heard women say that in podcasts, on their own social media. I've heard them say this. Well, they'll say, "Well, nah, it should be reasonable that I asked him to buy me an outfit, pay for my nails, pay for my hair, and pay for the date. Like he should have that. That should already be in his budget for taking me out."
But those women on podcasts are literally, bro, those be professional.
I didn't just say women on podcasts. So I said women on podcasts. I've heard women say it personally to me, and I've seen women on social media say it into the ether.
I've seen women on social media say it. Yes. I've seen women on podcasts say it. No woman has ever said it to me personally. Now that you said this, you're the first man that I've heard say, you're the first man I've heard of where a woman required that. I've never, none of my cousins, partners, I've never seen such a thing.
But
now,
again, I can also say,
wait a minute, let me finish. Can I finish? Now I've seen them overextend themselves just on their own damn fucking fruition, just being some goof fucking troops. But no.
But that's what I'm saying is I can also say from my experiences and knowing you and the women that you're talking about, they all have had mostly their own means of some sort. Like they had their own way of getting money, especially recently. I ain't necessarily talking about the past, but
what you trying to say, bro?
No, because I mean, as far as your baby mamas are concerned, from what I know about your situation with your baby mamas, like y'all was all young. You just had you was making the money. So you said, hey, I'm gonna
Yeah.
take it, I'm gonna take on the responsibilities. But in this situation now where it's like, all right, you're also dating other women now that also have jobs, also, they're not necessarily in that type of dire strait for the most part. Like, yeah, they're not gonna require that of you. So I can say you were probably lucky enough to say that you don't run into a lot of women that are in abject poverty, can't make their rent, and don't got nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if they don't got nowhere to go, coming to where you at is an option for them
Well, right. Yeah. Okay.
in their head. I'm not saying necessarily that you are inviting them in, but they will be like, you know what? If he said, "Come stay over there," I wouldn't turn it down. But he have to act right and blah blah. But so I'm not saying that your experience is invalid. I'm not saying that when you say that you never experienced you're not, that's invalid. But I'm also saying that it's also not invalid that to say that this shit does happen. Women do. There are women that do expect that, and not necessarily all four at the same time. Some of them are is nails and nails in the date, or hair in the date, or what I'm saying, hair in, what I'm saying, it's some combination of the four, but the date is usually always in there. So it's like, again, why would you go into that situation asking that man to fork over $1,000 for this one date, and then when he's expectant of sex afterwards, you're like, oh my god, you disgust me.
Split the check.
But
Split the
again, you
check.
say split the check. It's, oh my god, you disgust me. Then they be like, you know what? I'm gonna just stay in the house because I don't. These niggas ain't shit. These niggas ain't like my granddaddy. These niggas ain't like my daddy.
Yeah, but I feel like sometimes the whole conversation of it is still irrelevant because it just depends on the situation. But most of the time, like I said, is it known unknowns, or are you actually having a conversation about it? Because I can't see why she would get offended if you just had the conversation about it. Um,
Women are. I mean, we all know women. We both know women in our lives.
okay,
They
but
get
okay,
defensive.
you say that right. But then when I tell you, I can't imagine a woman that you will pay her rent and she's not gonna fuck. Like, bruh, can't imagine. But
Not
you
saying that
literally
she wouldn't. I'm just saying that there are degrees into which she would prolong it based off of what you said, physical attraction. But again, she won't say that to the nigga. She won't say, "Hey, I ain't really feeling you like that. Like, as much as I know I owe you that shit, just you'll get it. Just hold off. Like, I'll give it to you one day when I'm ready. I'm not ready." They won't be honest in that situation, but they'll want a nigga to be honest in this situation and say, "Well, yeah, I mean, I paid your rent because I was hoping to fuck you. Like, I put some money on your utilities because I was hoping to fuck you. Like, or I bought you that outfit and got your nails done because I was hoping that you would come over and suck my dick." Like,
no, you're supposed to say, I did that because I care about you.
but again, that's disingenuous because I don't
You
really
don't
care
care
about you
about the
yet.
bitch?
I don't care about you yet.
Damn, that's crazy.
I haven't had time to care about you. We haven't dated.
I don't know, man. I'm a little tender, man. But look, I'm a little tender, man. Look, bitch, I care about you, bitch. You
I
feel a
mean,
bit.
there is a
You feel
certain
a bit,
degree of
but
it. Again, that's what I'm saying. If you say, "Hey, I care about you," so I mean, and we just start talking, so I'm gonna send you a DoorDash. Cool. But if you like, I care. If you talking to her in the first week and she like, "Oh yeah, they about to
not
cut off my
first week,
lights,"
but by like third week, especially if we've been fucking talking all the time, we done went out a couple times. Third week, I am in love, bitch.
but I'm saying in the first week, y'all talking, you getting to know her, and she's like, "Oh yeah, they about to cut my lights off. I ain't paid my utilities for 3 months. I owe them like $700."
First week. Ooh.
That's what I'm saying. You're gonna be like, as much as I don't want to. You said it earlier. As much as I don't want to be off that with you, like I want to just get to know you. I want to let this be organic. The fact that you even voiced the fact that your light's about to get cut off right now, that puts me in a situation where I got to be like, all right, I can provide that for you, but I need you to go ahead and jump to the end goal. Like,
so what? Why don't you say this then? Why don't you say this? How about this? Have you ever said this? Why don't you say, well, if your lights get cut off, you can come stay with me for a few days.
I have said that.
I think that's just what you should say every time.
And they be like, well, no, I don't know you, or I don't this, or I ain't comfortable, or I like my favorite one.
And this what I would say. And this
I
what I would
like
say.
having my own space.
And this is what I would say. Well, I know my light's on. I'm comfortable here because the light's on. And in my space, the light's on. So do what you do with it.
And then they end up blocking you, and then they have to call another nigga and hope he gonna do it. That's what I'm saying. It's like, why even play that game with yourself? Like, struggle through it. Make the nigga enthralled with you, and he will do it. That he will do everything you want him to do. Niggas are so stupid after they nut. Like,
yeah, but I feel like it's also a timeline. Like I feel like if you do not give a nigga what he wants within a certain timeline, he just gonna dog it. Like there's a timeline on return. So if he puts forth the effort and then don't get his return in time, he gonna just be on bullshit.
but that's what I'm saying. But then they'll still be mad at the nigga and be like, I don't understand why he on bullshit. I mean, I was gonna give it to him. He should have just been patient. And it's like, how patient you expect a man to be? How long do you expect a man to sit there and wait and keep doing and keep doing and keep doing before you reciprocate in some meaningful way?
I don't know
Like,
how
you
long.
can't.
So you saying how patient should a man be? Oh, that nigga impatient. That nigga been waiting. Yeah, the nigga been waiting. Niggas been hating. I know they been wanting the flame in the hill. Niggas be Satan. Niggas been waiting. Niggas been Haitian. I got them jiggers like nigga, I'm Haitian. Swinging and swinging and swinging and swinging. From in the corner, you know I gonna put her in diamonds and put her in pearl. But she still ain't my girl. Man, shit, it's part of the game. Do what you do. Stay in your lane. Everybody know the game's so rude. Everybody know the game's so cruel. Everybody play it though. So when you play it, man, play it by your own rules. Shit. Hey, nigga, did I just catch your flow? Man, I do not know, but I'ma give it a give and go. Hey, let me pass the ball to John. Let me see if he got something he can go and rock. Damn,
Nope.
why he saying nah?
Nope.
Damn, so what you gonna do when a fan come up and say to you, give me a high 16? You gonna look at him and just be mean. Look at you, again, being seen, man. You ain't ready for the big stage, man. You ready for the big girls, get the big raise.
I'm like, you came to see me. I didn't come to see you.
So he like, please man. So
You came to see the material that I made for profit, not my freestyles.
Yeah, brother. Yeah. You gonna lose a lot of fans that day, boy.
I am not a role model.
They gonna say you're not a rapper either because you don't do everything I ask you to. What are you? Let's see.
Richer than you.
They gonna say, maybe he is a rapper because that was a
Hey, I'm gonna
bar.
come back tomorrow and I'm gonna have a rebuttal for that.
You say maybe he is a rapper because that was a bar.
I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I'm gonna think on that one. I'm gonna have something for that.
So the other shit we supposed to spin on was style blending and AYESHA Curry, but you know I think we did
We're gonna talk about that on the next one. Shit, it's about 1 o'clock.
Yeah, man.
Well, shit, it was good being on another edition of the Lou Live Review. We gonna get this shit back kicking. We gonna get these songs in. We got the speaker
Man,
over here.
we
gonna get everything back
My
kicking.
setup was so fucked up today, man.
Now that I finished performing at the dark room, my time is freed up, so I'm back. We back. Wu Tang is back in action.
Wait till y'all get them new Haba drops, bro. Motherfuckers
Oh.
been loving the name. Motherfuckers been loving the name too. Motherfuckers been like, Haba the Hut is kind of crazy. They like, that is crazy.
Yeah, because he got a fat gelatinous head.
No, because I'm the biggest boss.
That's Rick Ross.
No. He the biggest boss that you've seen this far. I'm just the biggest boss, nigga.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man. I mean, I think we got a couple answers. I think we got down to the root of some shit, though.
Yeah,
But
man.
nah.
The real root of the shit is this, bro. The real root of the shit is, bro. The game is shallow and the game is fixed. Whoever you are and whoever you coordinate, it's gonna come with this. Like, boom. If you're old, you gotta pay the tax. If you're overweight, you gotta pay the tax. If you're a baby daddy, sometimes you gotta pay the tax. If you are,
But just don't get overtaxed.
Okay, I will go there with you. And I will also say this: don't get taxed 100%.
But also, just say it. Just say it. That's what we came down to. Just say it. But just say it on both sides. Women, if you ain't ready to get a pussy up to him because he fat, because he ugly, he ain't got enough money, just say that. Just say that.
But
men, if you ain't ready to pay her bills because she ain't throwing that pussy at you, she ain't sucking that, then tell her, say something.
Yeah. I feel like though there's already known unknowns, but I'm very much like you read, bro. Just say something. But it also you don't have to say nothing if you just fuck with motherfuckers that make it easy and obvious.
Or that.
I'm like, bro, like if you even gotta jump through any of these hoops, it's like okay.
Or if you gotta make a motherfucker jump through that many hoops.
But they gonna open up a whole nother conversation. The reason why motherfuckers don't want to fuck with motherfuckers who make it easy and obvious, because for both sides, the man that's always ready to throw it at you is that old ass fat nigga or that fucking baby daddy or whatever, or the married nigga. That's the nigga that's always ready to come and take care of some shit for you. You know what I'm saying? Or on the men's side, yeah, the woman that's ready to come and worship your dirty jaw, take out the domestic responsibility, fat.
Well, again, it's got to be balanced. So, hey, if you want one that's men, if you want a baddie that you can do that with, that'll take on a couple of those responsibilities. I mean, you got to understand, she's only taking on 2 of those responsibilities. She ain't cooking, cleaning, and fucking you,
rubbing your back. Yeah,
like she gonna fuck you and clean, or she gonna fuck you and cook.
I say fuck and clean. I will go clean.
If that's what you need, that's what she would do.
I will cook.
And then on the other side, like women, like if you gotta make him jump through that many hoops, it ain't worth it. Let's go find a dude you actually like.
Yeah. You know, but again, she already got the dude she actually like, but the dude she actually like can't do shit for her. It could be a 5, 6, or even 7-figure settlement. The dude she actually like can't do shit for her.
This was another great edition of the Lou Live Review.
Tell my nigga, good. Damn, man. Can I see my nigga Nino, man? Damn. Let me see if he react. Let me see if he react to me. Nino, look. Nino. Look, damn, Nino. Like that sound like a human. He like, what man is barking? Nino. Man, forget you then, man. Why he look great, nigga?
So that's your Android.
Nah, nigga. The Android see this
You look
blue
very
shirt.
brown in my iPad.
Nigga, you're colorblind.
We're gonna bring my disability into this.
I'm just saying, how the brown look accurate? I'm like, wait a minute. That nigga Nino should look like a bright tangerine orange.
You the type of nigga that if a one-legged man told you wasn't fast, you'd be like, but you got one leg. Man, no need to state the obvious.
I say, well, I can beat you, sir.
But that's not an accurate depiction of how fast you are.
No, if we're doing comparative speed, I to you.
I got one leg. Of course, you faster than me.
No, sir. No, because I know a nigga with no legs that's faster than me.
When I say you're not fast, I mean you can't be Usain Bolt. Not me.
No, and I know a nigga, and I'm gonna tell him I know a nigga with no legs that's faster than me.
In his wheelchair.
Yeah, so yeah, I ain't trying to hurry, nigga. Yeah.
Shit.
All right, brethren, man. Wu Tang in the
All right,
building, man. Wait till that new music drop, man. That shit gonna be crazy, dog. I'm telling you, bro.
3 crazy.
All right, brethren.